Oh, I really missed you, Flower. Oh, you don't know how chuffed I am to have you back home here with me.
Oh, yeah, I do. You made it dead obvious. Talk about a warm welcome.
Yeah? Well, you bring out the beast in me. Generally speaking, I'm a pussycat. Anybody will tell you that. But when you're around, oh, I'm a tiger. Hey, what for?
So I can do a buying in. Tigers need a lot of feeding to keep them frisky, right?
Yeah, right. Hey, there you go, Flower. I'm not like that bloke Sandra's.
Who? Oh, Sandra, yeah.
Remember, Ashley, golf is a game for gentlemen. It develops character.
That's not what I remember.
Les is a mate, right? And if Silla's playing away, he's got a right to know about it. I say, we go round there and tell him. It's as simple as that.
No, you're as simple as that. What do you think will happen, if we tell Les? He'll kick Scylla out.
That's what she deserves.
Yeah, I know. But then she'll go off to her other bloke, probably. This Ronnie. And he can't stand our Chesney.
You're definitely improving.
No, it's you.
Your swing's coming on a treat. But try and keep your head still at the top of your backswing.
See, when I want your advice, I'll ask for it.
It's only what the pro would tell you, need charger. I'm giving you the tip out the kindness of my heart.
You talk to me about the kindness of your heart, not the way you behaved over Penny. And you're supposed to be my friend.
I am. And since when have friends let a woman come between them? Look, me and Penny...
I don't want to discuss Penny. Certainly not with you. Subject is closed.
All right, I'd rather talk about golf anyway. What time are you teeing off?
I haven't got a round booked.
All right, well, you got no chance, not on a Sunday.
Somebody's partner might cancel at last minute.
Well, in that case, you're in luck, because the guy I was going to play with has cried off.
Hell, you've more front than Piccadilly Station. Do you think I'd play with you?
If you want a game today, yeah. Thought you were a keen golfer.
You know when Fizz had? Well, like her and Tyrone at Christmas.
What about it?
Well, she was bang out of order, right? But I forgive her dinner. And fair play to her, she's been good as gold since.
What are you whittering about?
Wait, it's the same with you and Scylla, innit?
Oh, Kurt, shut up. Please make him shut up, will you?
You've told him about me mum, haven't you? After everything I said to you.
Told me what? About Scylla? What the hell's going on?
You've got to tell him. Then him and Scylla can sort it out and start again. Go on, Fizz, tell him what you told me.
Oh, what's the use? He's got to find out sometime. My mum's got another bloke. She's been seeing him on and off for years.
I don't believe it.
That's where she goes when she disappears off for a few days.
She's looking after her poorly friend.
You're not letting me have this putt, then?
Well, you didn't give me mine on the 7th, and I was nearer than that.
I'm not giving you out, not after your conduct. You did that on purpose.
Oh, do me a favour, a cough. It's where your body takes over.
You let your body get away with far too much. Get a grip of it.
Mike? Hi there.
Who's that?
I don't know. I remember the face.
You remember me, Dennis Stokes, Chamber of Trade do last month?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Friend of mine, Fred Elliott.
What, the butcher? Mr. Sausage round these parts. I've heard the name many times. I'm glad to know you.
Aye, well, how do?
This is my lady wife, Lily. Lily, Mike and Fred.
Hello.
Hello, gentlemen.
Well, I'll press on. I'll see you in the bar, maybe. Come on, my flower.
Oh, nice looking bird, eh, Fred?
Typical of you. Do you think of naught else?
There's something bothering you, Tiger. You've gone all quiet. What's on your mind?
All right. All right. You know a man called Ronnie?
Ronnie? Can't say I do. Oh, yeah. Now you come to mention it.
Who is it?
That's Sandra's fella's name. I've only seen him once or twice, but that were enough. He's a horrible, man. How any woman can stand him, I don't know. But maybe then I'm spoiled. I've got you. Why'd you ask?
It was something Fizz was saying. She said...
Fizz? I might have known. Let me guess. He be my boyfriend, right? Me bit on side. The time she's done this over years. She can't bear to see me happy. And especially now, since I've met you.
I knew it. I said that to her. I said you're jealous of your mum. I said that.
Oh, bless you, Les. You see, she could have broken us up. Just as well you got your head screwed on. A stupid bloke might have believed her.
Right, what you gonna have?
I do not wish to accept a drink from you.
Oh, come on, Fred. What am I gonna do, poison it?
I wouldn't put it past you. That's what you've done to us, friendship.
Gentlemen, you'll have a drink with me, I hope. What's it to be?
Oh, cheers, Dennis. I'll have a scotch.
Fred, what about you?
Oh, that's very kind. Scotch and threat, if I may.
Dennis, why don't you go and sit and talk with your friends? Let me get the drinks.
Good girl. Shall we sit down, lads? Make 'em large ones. Leave the drinks to the caddie.
You got a lovely wife there, Dennis.
I have, haven't I?
She's a beauty. That's a real beauty.
She's from Thailand, you know. Siam as was when we were at school. I met her through the internet. A whirlwind courtship via email. I flew her over here, married her within a month. 3 years together now, never a crossword.
Well, you're a lucky man.
She's a wonderful girl, but then they are Thai women. They're damn sight different to British women, I can tell you. Especially my ex-wife.
How do you mean, different?
Well, they actually like making men happy.
By hell, that is different.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm ready for my egg and chips now.
2 eggs for you. 3 if you want. I've got to keep your strength up, haven't I?
Come on.
Just remind me, Dennis, what business is it you're in?
Import-export. If anybody wants to buy it, I supply it. I get most of my stuff from the Far East, just like Lily here.
If I may say so, Lily, your husband's a very lucky man.
Thank you. That's most kind.
I can't say as I've had much luck with the ladies myself. As this fella could tell you. No, looking back, I'd be telling an untruth if I were to claim that Venus had been kind to me.
Well, it's never too late, Fred. You want to do the same as me. Find yourself a bride like Lily.
Give over. A man of my age, I'd stand no chance. I'd no chance.
Well, that's where you're wrong. You see, what Thai ladies look for in a husband, well, I'll tell you straight. It's kindness, sincerity, generosity. Isn't that right, Lily?
Oh, yes. What my husband says, that's absolutely right.
She won't hurt you, Schmeichel. Not if I can help it. Because I won't let her. So don't you worry. You just wait here a minute.
I am favourless. She's making a right fool of you. She's just using you. And you're so flipping stupid that you fall for everything she tells you. Right, well, I've wasted enough of my time on you.
Don't you call Les stupid. He can see your game, lady. He knows you're just trying to brick us up. Because to me, you're Mr. Wonderful. You've spoiled me for other men. Since the day I met you, I've never so much as looked at another man. I never have, and I never will.
Oh.
Liar. You're a liar.
Chesney, you shouldn't be in here. You shouldn't be hearing this sort of thing. It could warp his little mind. Get outside and play.
Uncle Les, she just keeps telling you lies.
I said get out of here, Chesney, or you'll be in dead trouble.
Hang on. The lad's got something to say. I want to hear it.
No, you don't. He imagines things, makes up stories. You can get put away for that, you know.
Ches, it's okay. What is it you want to tell me?
She's always going to him. Uncle Ronnie, I have to call him. And I hate him. And he hates me.
Shut it, or you know what you'll get.
And she threatens me what she'll do if I tell. But I don't care anymore. As long as I can keep Schmeichel.
Ah, you're a lucky man, Dennis. I say you're a lucky man. That wife of yours is a real beauty, a breath of fresh air.
Luck has nothing to do with it. You make your own luck in this life. There's no point waiting for your perfect partner to walk through that door. You've got to be master of your own destiny.
Master of your own destiny.
There you go.
Thank you, my flower.
Right. Best foot forward. Next stop, Rover's return.
Water under the bridge, eh? Time to move on. Are things all right with us now?
You can follow me around the golf course. You can come into my shop. You can come in my pub. But it means nout. You hear me?
Out. What's going on, son? I want the truth. Is this about that dog?
No! She's been seeing Uncle Ronnie for ages and making me cover for her.
Now, come on, Chesney. You tell your Uncle Les the truth. You were making it up because you were frightened for your dog. That's right, innit? You can tell the truth now. I'm not going to hurt your puppy.
It don't make any sense if we won't live together properly.
Living together. It sounds so serious.
It doesn't have to be. It could be fun.
It's a big decision.
Not if we tackle it in little bits. Look, why don't you go home and sleep on it and then we'll talk about it tomorrow. And the day after that, the day after that. And before you know it, there'll be a tiny little decision.
I wouldn't lie to you, Uncle Les.
This isn't about Chesney. It's about her cheating on you.
It's about you lying through your teeth to try and ruin something precious to me.
If she attacks again, you jump on her.
Touch me and I'll break your arms.
She doesn't love you, Les. She just loves the easy life.
She's lazy and all.
And she's got it here. That's why she's determined to hang on by the skin of her teeth.
Can you believe she's my daughter? She's a vicious, vindictive little cow. What did I do, eh? I'm not saying I'm world's greatest mother, but do I really...
Yeah, you do.
You are the world's worst mother.
See?
None of us owe you a single thing.
I gave birth to you, didn't I?
Yeah, so you say. But for all we know, you could be making that up and all. In fact, you know what? I wish you were. Because I could not imagine a worse mother than you. A pack of wolves would have done a better job.
Hey, come on. It couldn't have been that bad.
Oh, no, look at her now. Turning on the waterworks. You're not fooling anyone, you know.
I'm sorry you think I made such a mess of your lives.
Don't you dare let her get away with this, Les.
Chesney, do you hate me and all? Have I really been that bad? You've no idea things I had to do. How difficult it were bringing 3 kids up on my own and now to have them turn on me.
You see, this is what she's good at. Making out it's about us and not about her sneaking off the Quickers with Uncle Flaming Ronnie.
All right. That is enough.
Look, I'm sorry, Les, but you've got to know what she's like.
I think you've said enough.
Les.
Go on, take her off. We need some time on our own.
Where are you going?
Come on, he's right. They need some space to communicate.
Who are you, Claire Rayner?
Well, you're not helping.
Yeah, well, I'm not going anywhere.
Hey, I mean it.
Well, they're red.
I don't care what colour they are, you're not having them.
Mrs. Casey?
Can I come in?
Yes, of course.
Sorry to call in unannounced, but I was just passing and I thought it'd be rude not to, really. Not a bad time, is it?
Well, I was just settling our Joshua down, actually. Haven't read him his bedtime story yet.
I understand you've asked Claire to move in with you.
Yes, that's right.
Well, I hope you're going to give us a decent length of time to think about it.
Us?
She's my daughter.
Yes, I know that.
You do love your son, I dare say.
Well, of course I do.
And you know what it is to lose someone you've loved. I care more about my daughter than anything else in the world. I've had to. Especially since her father died. Just like you and Joshua. So, if you're proposing she throw everything up to move in here, then I think I have at least the right to inspect the premises. You go and see to the boy. I'll start in the kitchen.
You've still not answered me question.
I'm trying. Trying to convince you we've got something really special here.
Yeah, I thought that and all. I never thought I'd find anyone else after Janice.
But you did, you have.
I took you in. And your kid.
You're a decent man, Les, a decent man.
I know you're lying. I've seen you doing it before. Oh, you're good at it. But not good enough to pull the wool over my eyes.
So you believe my kids over me?
I want you to tell me the truth, not your kids, you.
The truth? The truth is I don't deserve you. OK, yeah, I went to see Ronnie, and yeah, he's an old boyfriend, but nothing happened, honest to God, at all.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. You were gone for ages. What were you doing?
I was confused. I needed to sort my head out. I got Ronnie pestering me to start things up again, but deep down, I knew I wanted to be with you. That's why I came back. I turned me back on my past, because my life is here, with you.
I could ask you 1,000,000 times and I'd never hear the truth, would I? Do you really think I'm that stupid?
I don't know what you want me to say. Tell me what to say to make this go away and I'll say it.
Go on, upstairs. And pack your bags.
Oh, don't chuck me out, Les.
About Ronnie. You said he wanted you back. Or was that just another lie?
I don't want Ronnie, I want you.
Yeah, well, I don't want you anywhere near me. So go on. Pack your bags. I'll call you a taxi.
How long have you known Mike, if you don't mind me asking?
Long time. There's been a bit of a falling out of late. Messy situation.
Was there a lady involved? I sensed a bit of tension.
Some wounds take a long time to heal.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
When you said you met Lily on the internet, what did you have to...
I've always been fascinated by the mysteries of Eastern culture. The sanctity of tradition. We're losing that here in the West.
Oh, yes.
One click of the mouse, you can be talking to Bangkok as easy as if it...
So, is this something like one of them dating agencies, then?
Well, that sort of thing, yes. An exchange of details, introductions to suitable ladies. I like to think of it more as two lonely souls searching for each other across continents.
Does it take long, this search?
Oh, no. If you've got broadband, it's almost simultaneous.
Oh, you didn't tell me how small the house was.
What are you doing here?
Fine thanks I get for taking an interest in your life.
Perhaps we should all just sit down here and have a nice cup of tea.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
No. I wish I'd never told you about this.
Ashley's got the right idea. We can discuss this like adults.
I'm not discussing it at all. This is my decision.
Claire, you've not much of a track record for making big decisions. And I can't help thinking it's a bit too convenient moving in the nanny. I mean, how long before you stop working and become an unpaid skivvy looking after 3 men?
Mum, read my lips. This is none of your business.
Look, I know you're still upset about the Stamford's job, but that's no reason to settle for this.
Claire knew exactly what she was doing turning down the Stamford's job, and it just proves how much we care about each other.
What do you mean, turn down the Stamford's job? I thought it went to another nanny.
Have you not told your mum what happened?
Claire?
I didn't want you to think I was making a rash decision.
What rash decision?
I didn't lose the Stamford's job. I turned it down to be with Ashley.
Just like your dad? No ambition?
I did it because I love him.
You lied to me.
I'm sorry, but I know how upset you get when things start changing faster than you want them to. I thought I'd give you a bit of time to get used to the idea.
Maybe give yourself a bit of time to get used to the idea.
No, it's not like that.
Strikes me this relationship is even more precarious than I thought. You didn't even have enough confidence in it to tell me you turned down a dream job. And by the look on his face, I can see you didn't tell him that you'd lied to me. I can't see this working. Not in a million years.
Well, can I get the boots or not?
Not.
Steve!
Look, how many times do I have to tell you we can't afford it? We've got a mountain of wedding bills to pay for, so no boots.
Well, there is another way of looking at it, you know.
What's that?
Eileen house. Right, no, the way I see it is Eileen in her house, or me in a pair of gorgeous red boots. I mean, no competition really, is it, baby?
She'll put me in care.
She was only saying that so you wouldn't tell me about Uncle Ronnie.
Where will we go?
I don't know, son. That's up to you, man. Look, this is not your fault. Sometimes grown-ups just don't get on.
This is how it always ends.
Hey, come on. You'll be all right. Give us a smile. There's a taxi waiting outside.
You sure this is what you want? It's not too late. You said the word. I can unpack these bags in a second.
I'm sure.
What are you getting your coat for? You're not coming with me.
Hey, come on.
This is your fault, remember? I told you what'd happen if you opened that big mouth of yours.
What are you talking about? He's your kid. You can't leave him here.
Really? Watch me.
Hey! Hey! You can't do this! He's your responsibility!
Not anymore, he's not.
Oh, flaming hell, come on.
I'm sorry, Mum.
You can't leave him here!
What's going on?
She's only dumping Chesney. Sir!
Mum!
What kind of woman are you, eh? Hey!
Stop the car!
Come on, mate, stop the car, please! You're nothing but filthy scum! Get a scum in here!
Mum!
My dad's given me a day off. I would have phoned.
Not his fault. The idea only came to me but a few minutes ago. I fancy a pair of you might benefit from a day to sort yourselves out. I'll say no more.
What are we supposed to be sorting out?
Your mother.
Karen, we said we wouldn't spend any more money.
Yes, I know, so just shout at me. Then I can go home, get ready, and me, you, and the boots can go out in the town tonight and have a bit of fun. Come on, give it me. Right between my eyes. Well, what's up with you? Oh, OK, I get it. So you can't be mad because you've fallen in love with the boots as well. You just can't admit it.
Quiet men run as deep and as dark as any.
Is that what you thought of me, Dad?
Your father was the exception to the rule. He was a quiet and decent man. What you saw is what you got.
And did you get a lot, Mum?
I don't see why we're talking about your father.
He was always there for you, wasn't he? Even when he was ill. A cup of tea, a biscuit. Just like me, really.
What are you suggesting?
That you think more of your own comforts than you do of others. You make out everything you do's for me, but it's not. You're selfish. I won't put up with it anymore. I don't want you running my life.
How dare you like that?
I'm sorry, Mum, I can't stop. I've got a life to get on with.
RAM, ROM, pixels, processors.
Hey?
Computers, megabytes and all that. What do you know about them?
Not a lot.
Oh, it's no good me asking your advice then.
What do you want to know about computers for? You still haven't sussed out that calculator I got you for Christmas.
That's because I'm thoroughly grounded in the rituals of mental arithmetic and have been since I was a mixed infant. When it comes to sums, I don't need artificial assistance.
We'll have even then.
This is for me, apart from doing me accounts and such like. It's our Joshua I'm thinking about.
Joshua?
Educational tool. I'd hate to see him falling behind when he starts school just because we didn't have the foresight to make him computer literate.
He's 2 years old. Anyhow, I don't need to spend his childhood sat in his bedroom looking at a computer screen all day.
He'd be rationed. I'd make sure he got his fair share of fresh air.
This is not to do with Joshua, is it?
What do you mean?
Come on, be honest. You've been talking to people, haven't you?
About what?
About computers, about what you can get over the net.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I think you do.
Well, I don't.
Ah, well, it's just as well, because it's not for the likes of your eyes.
I hope you're not suggesting that I'm intending buying one for carnal purposes.
Well, you wouldn't be the first, Dad.
I'm deeply wounded that a son of mine should think such a thing of his father.
Oh, come on, Dad, you're a red-blooded male just like the rest of us.
Aye. And if I want titillation, I'll go to a red-blooded female, not sit in front of a computer, load down in stuff off a website.
Look, I'd like us to meet up later, but I can't. I promised Sarah I'd be in all night.
Well, as long as you've got your help.
What? Who do you think I'd rather be with?
Well, you seem to have made that crystal clear.
I'm supposed to be getting married, Carl.
Oh, well. Maybe I'll have to find someone else to entertain me while you play Happy Families then.
Are you serious?
Lots of nice-looking blokes out there, just waiting for someone like me. Have a wonderful evening.
I hope you're not doing this just to make your mother happy.
I'm doing it because it's the best thing for all of us. Me included.
Now, I hope you're right.
I am. I'll be close enough to see you whenever I want, but I won't be under your feet like I would be if I was living with you.
Yeah, but I quite like the idea you're living with me.
I know you did, but I've never had any independence and I want to try it for a bit.
OK.
Look, don't get down about this, Ashley. We can still spend the night together at your place whenever we want, you know.
Hiya. Saw all your stuff. I just wanted to check, you know, which bit's yours and which isn't.
Yeah, Fizz has already explained everything.
Still, I'd like to check with you if that's okay.
Right, is you else you need bringing back up?
I've got some clothes and stuff in the back of the car, but I can manage them. You get back to work.
Yeah, she's an independent woman now, Ashley. You're gonna have to watch yourself. But you've picked a really good time to arrive.
Why?
Because it's Maria's 21st and we're gonna have it here. Oh. So if you get wasted, I'll cop off with a really, really cute guy. Then you've not got far to crash out, have you?
Hey, hello.
I don't suppose you know out about computers, do you, Betty?
I don't. Why?
I'm thinking of getting one for our Joshua, and I don't want one of them smart salesmen taking advantage of me.
Well, you need to ask one of these young uns.
Ask us what?
He's thinking of getting a computer. Wonders how much he'd have to pay.
Oh, right, well, it depends what you want it for.
Our Joshua mainly, but I'd use it for accounts, letters, that sort of thing.
Right, well, if that's all you need, you could probably find one really cheap.
What about Thinternet? I believe that can be quite interesting.
Yeah, it can be, Fred. It just depends what you're looking for.
Not you as well. Is everybody incapable of answering an innocent question without inferring that I'm some kind of pervert?
Shift some of that stuff, will you?
I haven't got time, Liz. I'm off out.
Oh, that's right. Leave me with all the problems. Let good old Les look after the kid.
What are you going to do? You tell me.
I haven't got a clue.
Look, I've got to go, Les. I'm sorry, but there's a bloke waiting for me at the kennels.
So where's Chesney?
In the backyard with the dog last time I saw him.
Just tell him his tea's ready, OK?
You tell him. I'm late as it is.
Well, thank you, Kirk. Thanks a lot. You're a great help.
They're gonna dump us. I know it. Well, if they do, we'll get down to London. I'm not letting them stick me in some home with a load of nutters again. We'll get down to London and stand outside a station so we can catch people on the way to work. A lad in my last home said he could make £10 a day begging, but you've got to pick your spot. Nobody's gonna mess with us either. Not with you there. Once you start to grow a bit, they won't fancy the chances I can tell you. Not that I want to go, really. Never had a proper home till I came here. But they won't split us up, promise. Because me and you sticking together. Because you're my family now.
Dennis! What brings you to this neck of woods?
Just passing through, Fred.
Oh, well, then you park your bum and have a drink on me. Scotch, if I'm not mistaken.
Spoken like a professional.
No ice and a dash of water.
I'm getting this hammer.
Might have a dog and bark yourself.
Oi, I heard that.
Bit of a tartar, that one, eh?
A light welterweight in her day, I believe. So where's this wife of yours? I'd be frightened to let her on her own if she were mine.
Don't worry, Lily knows when she's onto a good thing.
She's a delight. A veritable Aphrodite.
She's made a difference to my life, and that is a fact. I was a sad old duffer till I met her.
She's a few years younger than you. Does that create any problems?
I'd be a liar if I said I wasn't a bit concerned when we first got together. But they have skills, these lasses. She keeps me on my toes in bedroom department.
Does she now, does she?
And tidy. She keeps the house spotless, and she's a wonderful cook.
So where did you meet this paragon of virtue, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't mind at all, love. I found her on the internet.
Oh. So that's why you want a computer, is it?
No, it's not. It's nothing to do with that. I told you it's for our Joshua. See, this customer wants serving over yon.
Mail order brides. Who'd have thought it?
Sorry about that. She's been here that long, she thinks she owns the place.
No need to apologise, Fred. I quite understand if you're interested.
No, I'm not.
No, I hear what you're saying, but if you were, and you wanted to know how to go about things in a discreet manner, of course. I'm always here to get you sorted.
Well, it's very kind of you, Dennis. I say that's very kind. Only I'm not in the market for a bride of any age right at the moment.
Fine. I just thought I'd mention it. You know where to come if you change your mind.
So, how do you fancy a party Friday night?
Great. I'm not doing anything Friday.
Good. To make my Maria, she's 21. So, bring a bottle and a mate if you like.
So I'm not going to be your sexy escort then?
Ah, unspoken for in that department, I'm afraid. Anyway, I meant someone else, someone special.
And what makes you think I've got someone special?
Well, I've been watching you the past few weeks and I've seen that old sparkle back in your eye.
Oh, don't miss a trick, do you?
No, so who is it? Anybody I know?
Kiss and tell, Katie. Only he's just about to get married.
You are joking?
No, and it's a very torrid affair.
What are you like, Carl Foster?
Oh, just another love machine.
Well, come on then, who is he?
You wouldn't know him.
Well, I might. Does he work here?
I'm sorry, my lips are sealed.
Lily! What a pleasure. Oh, you're looking lovelier than ever. Dry white wine spritzer for the lady, please, Betty, if you don't mind.
Right.
You remembered?
Well, you're a very memorable lady.
Oh, thank you. That's most kind.
Oh, he's a little belter, is Fred.
And have you two been having a nice little talk?
We've swapped a few thoughts, yes.
Oh, I hope you haven't given too many secrets away.
No.
Oh, no. He's been the soul of discretion. He's a proper gentleman, if ever there was one.
No, Fred. You're the gentleman.
Am I?
Oh, yes. I think you'd make some young woman very happy.
Would I?
Absolutely. You're so happy and cheerful, so good, so kind.
And he's not short of a bob or two neither, love.
That's on the house, please, Betty.
Right.
Thank you. If you'll excuse me, I have to use the little girl's room.
She's a lady, Dennis. Try, Lily.
What are you doing? We've just got going.
Come on, out.
But we've gone nowhere. This ain't London.
No, son. But it is your home.
Eh?
We can't have you running about down there with that thing in tow, can we?
You mean I can stay?
Yes, you can stay. As long as there's me and her around, you'll always have a home here.
Always ta.
Hey, okay. Oh, all right. Hey, look. Here. Take this to the chippy and get fish and chips twice. No, make it 3 times. I'll put the kettle on.
Can you teach Michael? Only they won't let him in the chipper.
Go on, then.
He can stay as well, can't he?
Yes, he can stay as well.
Oh, great. Fizz, we can stay.
Yeah, I heard.
I can't get in.
All right. Here you go. The key of the door. Never been 21 before.
I'm 9.
See this thong? This fell off the divine Francis Rossi's very own wrist and landed at my feet.
Who's he again?
Lead singer of the Quo.
Oh, yeah.
Tattooed on my memory forever. Blackpool, Winter Gardens, 1970. Or 80 something. Could have been Doncaster. Unforgettable.
Francis Rossi. Is he the bald one or the one with girls' hair?
Bald one?
Oh, yeah. He's your favourite, isn't he?
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, Les.
I should have had you in here straight from the off. And I'm sorry about that. But this is your home now. You can come and go as you please.
Are you going to do some getting then or what?
All right. Hey, you little tinker. Go on. Pass it on to the dog for us. Go on.
If it was up to you, we wouldn't even go anywhere.
So?
So, we agreed we'd do what I want for a change. And I want to go to Marie's party.
Well, I can't hear a thing with all that loud music.
Well, you don't need to think when you're dancing.
Oh, yeah, dancing.
Yes, dancing. Live with it, Grandad.
Bah, yeah, you saw that off quick. I said that were quick.
So would you if you had our Vera's cauliflower cheese hanging over your head. Doesn't bear thinking about, Fred, let alone eating.
Women should be made to take a cookery exam before they're allowed to get married.
Well, that'd be our Vera in a nunnery for starters.
That's not a bad idea.
Fred, I was joking.
I know, but you wouldn't want a wife who were a stranger to a kitchen, would you?
Oh, planning another proposal, are we?
Mind your own business, Judas.
Oh, there's no one about.
Well, you only need 3 to have a party.
Oh, Nick, I'm gonna look like a right Billy No Mates.
There's loads of people coming from round here.
Audrey is making the numbers up. I may as well just invite my mum and dad and have done with it.
Hey, this looks smart. Did you do it on your own?
It didn't take long. Have you invited anyone tonight?
Yeah, my team, of course. Katie, Sarah. Why?
Maria's in a paddy, no one's coming.
I thought you were supposed to be having a ring around.
Yeah, everyone's out, aren't they?
Oh, come on. I have not invited Tim to a rubbish party, have I?
Thanks, Candice. Really sensitive. What do you want?
No, don't bother. Let's just get straight there before Martin falls asleep in his chair.
Karaoke. I've always fancied that, you know.
Me and Fizz love it, don't we?
Yeah.
Hey, we could do a duet. Don't go breaking my heart.
I couldn't if I tried.
No. Save your voice for the big events.
Vera's cauliflower cheese.
It's the party.
Oh, that's right.
At last, a friendly lived-in place. I thought I was going to be the only wrinkler here.
Ah, yeah, thanks, Audrey. Now we both feel better, eh?
Was he happy, Dory?
Oh, I loves his grandma. Hey, tell you what, it's nice in here. And the food looks good. Do you make it?
Some of it.
That means all of it, doesn't it?
Well, I wasn't doing anything. What were you taking, Joshua?
Yeah, well, you shouldn't let him take advantage.
I won't.
Well, that's my job, according to your mother.
We'll get a drink. Are you going on stage? No way. What about you?
I doubt it. Used to go to karaoke with my ex, but it was him who liked it.
Oh, it's a shame. We should find you a new boyfriend. You don't need help. You've seen someone already. Are you? Who?
I really couldn't say.
This other bloke is seeing someone else. You're doing the dirty.
No, I'm not. It's his responsibility. He's the one who claims to be unhappy in his relationship. Although, I'm beginning to have my doubts.
Oh, are you?
Saw him out with his current partner. Very lovey-dovey.
Oh, where did you see them?
I've said too much.
Don't worry. I'll get it out of him.
She better not get out, will you? Never know what I'm going to say after a few of these.
I got my head on for this, you know.
You get paid whether there's folk in or not. I have to wait until there's up before I get my bit of crust.
My heart bleeds. I mean, you won't have enough to buy them exotic presents from the East.
Well, thank you to Ferme votre bouche about that.
Still ignoring me? Still dropping hints? You could have made some effort to speak to me, instead of being glued to your baby mama or even.
Don't call her that. I live with her. I love her.
What am I then?
You're a secret, and I want you to stay that way, so just take it easy on the body and keep your mouth shut, okay?
I'll decide when I've had enough.
Stay away from me. This isn't a game, right?
Party! Follow the dim!
So that's it for excitement, is it? Shh.
Look away, Dixieland.
Excuse me. Oh, it's Jack. Get up.
Look, Katie, I'm off, so I'll see you later.
Oh, no, stay.
No. Granny chats with my ex-mother-in-law. It's not my idea of a party. I'll see you later.
So annoying.
That's annoying. You should go out with my bloke.
Wow, what does he do?
I can't say. I've said too much.
No, come on, tell us.
Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Oh, nice one. Another geriatric gate crasher. This party is bombing.
Marching on.
Here, you can march on this.
Your suffering will be legend, even in hell.
Shut up, Jason.
Oh, what's the point, mate? He's knackered. We need an electrician. We'll have to give up.
You know what Baldwin's paying? I'm not giving up.
Oh, come on, mate. It's 11 o'clock.
Okay, I give up. I don't know what it is.
Well, should we try the mains anyway? Just in case. Good luck. Hope you don't get fried.
Timing. Put tools away. Ready for inspection, sir.
Yeah, it's looking good.
It is good. Where's your client?
Oh, didn't I tell you? He phoned earlier. There's a 4-hour delay on his flight.
He's not coming?
No.
So there wasn't an 11 o'clock deadline?
You're catching on, son. Still, you're finished. It doesn't matter. Everyone's happy.
I'll be happy when you pay up.
Cash all right?
Prefer a banker's draft.
It's your new home.
I need a pay rise.
Oh, well, don't beat around the bush, will you? I mean, if you want something, just go and ask. I don't mind.
£50 a week.
£50?
It's more expensive moving in here than I thought.
It's more expensive than I thought and all.
Go on. I know it's a lot, but it's a good deal, you know. I'm cheap, really.
And that's not fair.
Oh, please, boss. Just another 50, please.
No,
Please. Oh, go on. Go
Stop
on.
it, Max!
Claire.
Right. Any requests? Go on, I'll sing out.
Can I have a go, Jack?
I don't know that one.
Once I had a secret love.
Oh, now come on, be serious, lad. You don't think they've got the music with that in here, do you?
I've got another one.
Right, that is it. I've had enough. I'm going.
Maria, you can't go. It's your party.
Watch me.
Maria! Oh.
We did better than most people thought we would.
Yeah. Although, fair play, it was dead in the water for quite a while before it did actually finish.
No, it weren't. We'd have been all right if you went to cops off.
No, we wouldn't. Look, do we have to keep going through all this? You did that, I did this. Just let it go, will you? It's history. We're history.
I love you, Maria.
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to.
Sarah, let's go.
Hang on, we're having a girly talk here.
He'll get going in a bit.
I've been dreading doing that. I wake up sometimes sweating, dreaming that I've already done it, and now I have. I didn't mean hurt you, Claire. Please come out.
I know you can't speak to me, but can you at least say bye? Bye. Let's find somewhere to say it properly. Haven't you listened to a word I've said? Get stuffed cow. Come on, then. Come on, let's go.
Hey, up.
All right, mate. Good night. Jack wouldn't let me have a go in the karaoke.
Ah, didn't.
See you about, mate.
So, do you want to go on somewhere? Or are you seeing your secret friend?
I'm seeing him now.
You are?
You're not having any breakfast?
I'll get some in a bit.
What are you looking at them for?
Shouldn't I?
Well, there's no reason, it's just that you've not had them out in ages.
Exactly. No point in having a photo album if it never gets looked at, is there?
Hey, is that you?
Oh, aye. Yes, you wouldn't recognise me now, would you? I say you wouldn't recognise me now. Time has not been kind.
True.
You were very handsome.
I think so. Well, my Sybil used to say that I looked a bit like Sean Connery in A Certain Light.
Oh, the light that we're out.
Hey, don't be awful. Anyway, it's not what you look like that counts, is it? It's what you actually like that matters.
It's to be hoped so. Oh, Luke. That's me and old Sybil when we got wed.
Oh, she's lovely.
Yeah, she were. You know, life doesn't half go quick. You know, it seems that you've no sooner spoken your first word than you're preparing for your last.
Well, what's brought this on?
Just makes you think, that's all. The time you've got left is precious. You have to make the most of it while you still can. I'll go and get me breakfast.
Oh, what's he still doing here? You'll miss your bus.
Oh, I forgot. School's shut today. It's one of them teacher training thingies.
Oh, aye. And did we get a letter?
We did, but I lost it.
And how come? I've just seen Sophie Webster standing at the bus stop in her uniform.
She's a bit thick. They're thinking of moving her down a class.
Oh. Not as thick as he is.
You're Todd, all right, is he? Yeah, why? Well, I just seemed keen to get away when we were in the pub, that's all. Wasn't the company, was it?
No, he just gets tired. Night shifts are a killer. Hey, did you find out any more about Carl's new boyfriend?
Well, a bit, yeah.
I was hoping he'd bring him last night. I want to see what he looks like.
Maybe he was there. Could be someone local.
Oh, yeah, because there's loads of gay lads around here.
Well, it's not as if you can necessarily tell just by looking at someone, is it?
Still, I think I'd know.
I think you'd be surprised.
Why do you know who he is?
No, I'm just saying. It don't really matter anyway, because he's decided to dump him.
Come on, girls, where's this coffee? I've got to get myself off to work.
Sorry, just talking about Carl's boyfriend. Apparently, Carl's decided to dump him.
You know, why are women so interested in everyone else's love life? I've got to go.
See ya.
We're not open yet.
That'll be Dennis.
Brought you some samples this time, has he?
That'll do. I say that'll do.
You can't buy love like you can buy a carpet.
Dennis, come in, come in.
Morning, ladies.
Morning.
Come through into back. We'll get some privacy there.
Oh, what'd you have to go and do that for? What, it's a earwig?
Yeah, well, I'd rather not. Pathetic, that's what it is. I mean, men of their age, using those poor girls. If they want some comfort in bed, should get out a water bottle.
Come on, answer.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Have you got your photo, then?
Well, I brought two. I weren't sure which I thought happened this one.
You can't use someone else's photo. It's got to be of you.
It is me. Granted, a few years back, when I were in Thopperatics.
It's in black and white. You look about 20 and you got hair.
I thought I could tell her I'd shaved it off.
And what about the rest? Shall I say you had a hearty dinner?
Oh, you're right. Oh, the whole thing's doomed. I don't know why I'm bothering.
Hey, don't you start giving up before it's even got going. Somewhere out there, Fred, is your perfect match.
Oh, yeah. She'll be bald and fat like me.
No, she's young and beautiful, and she's looking for you. I mean, I'm not exactly the world's best-looking man, am I? But was my Lily put off? I've told you, these girls are looking for love and security, not some flashy young geezer who can't provide either.
I suppose so.
Now, where's this other photo? Is it a bit more up-to-date, is it?
I'm bald under that.
Well, I won't go worrying about that. They have the same saying over there as we have here, you know. About bald men.
Do they? What about this, though? And them?
Well, you've got a while yet. You could always try getting some exercise.
Exercise? I say exercise. I'd have to start for a year before I got all this off.
Well, it might not be a bad idea, cutting down on the old calories. Look, I'll get this posted on the net.
How long do you think it'll be before I hear something, if at all?
Oh, it shouldn't be long. When you stop worrying. I tell you, Fred, they'll be biting your hand off. As soon as I have any replies, I'll be in touch.
What are you doing here? Can I come in? No, you can't. Carl, Sarah only works there. What if she sees you? What if she does? She thinks we're mates. So does everyone else. Yeah, well, if you keep turning up like this, someone will soon figure out we're not. Just let me in, eh? Can't you wait till tonight? No. I came to tell you it's over, Todd. We're finished. Look, there's no point in this now. I've said what I came to say.
What? You think you can just dump me and walk off? Without even explaining why? I don't understand it. I thought we were getting on great.
We were.
Then why this? Why now? I know I've been a bit sharp with you recently, but that's only because I don't want Sarah finding out. I didn't want people getting suspicious, that's all.
Yeah, well, you don't have to worry anymore, do you?
You're not going, and not until you've told me why.
Look! It was bound to end sometime, wasn't it? It may as well be now. It's no big deal.
No big deal? How can you say that? It's the biggest deal of my life. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. It's the best thing I've ever done. And you're talking about it like it means nothing!
It doesn't. Not to me. It was a bit of fun. But now I'm bored. Okay?
Oh, and Betty wants an extra couple of pounds of lamb for her hot pots. She said to make sure it's lean.
Ah, she always does. Shelley, does my dad seem all right to you lately?
Hey, how do you mean?
Well, it's just he seems preoccupied and he's been acting odd lately. I mean, like this morning, he's looking through old photos saying how much he should enjoy life while he's still here.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's anything on his mind.
Well, he wouldn't tell me even if there was. Not that I'm saying there is mind. You're probably best asking him yourself, eh?
Every time we met, you were looking over your shoulder, feeling guilty. You've even got me doing it. I don't need that.
Then I learned to deal with it. Anything so long as we can be together. I love you, Carl.
No, you don't.
I do. I know you probably don't want to hear this, but it's true. You're the only thing that keeps me going, that helps me steer my way through all this mess. Every day I have to get up in the morning, I have to go through this whole charade. I have to listen to Sarah talking about the wedding and the baby. And it does me head in, but I get through it because I know I've got you. The one thing that makes any sense in all of this is that I've got you. And if I haven't, then I don't think I can hack it anymore. I'll go under.
Come here. What you like, eh?
Oh, but for the lad. And she can go back in her rightful place. Mwah.
All right, Dad. Usual for me, Dad, please, Betty. Right.
No, I'll have one of them fizzy waters.
You what?
No wrong with that, is there?
What's going on, Dad?
How do you mean?
Well, if there's something wrong, then you'd rather you tell me if there is.
There isn't.
Well, what about this morning? Coming over all nostalgic and going on about time being so precious.
I were merely making an observation, that's all, that at my time of life you have to take stock, re-evaluate, sort things out before it's too late.
I knew it. You know, aren't you?
Eh?
Sort things out before it's too late. You're talking about dying this morning.
No, actually, there's no wrong with me. I'm fine. It's just our philosophising about getting older.
Oh, aye. And what's with the water? That's more worrying than the rest.
I'm just looking after my health, that's all. And that doesn't mean there's out the matter. I'm fine. I'm fit as a lob. It's just I want to stop that way.
Oh, well, that's all right, then. Can we go in there for a minute?
Well, there's no need. No. If I'm sensible, I reckon I've a lot to enjoy, eh?
Lovely colours, absolutely gorgeous. Come on, put a bit of spark back into your love life. Give your hubby a treat. How about fishnets? A £5 for 10. Nice lacy suspender belt to go with them. I'll chuck it in for free and you can't say fairer than that.
No, you're all right, though.
Of course, there's always 60 denier supports, which might be more up your street. Miserable cow.
Stacey, love. Making your fortune, I see.
Yeah, 2 more purrs and I might be able to afford a lottery ticket.
Well, save yourself the bother. I've got one here. Name of Fred Elliott. Longing for love and willing to pay the price.
What? You found us another mug?
I have. So what do you say?
Car Fred. Fred.
Suits you. So, does this mean we're back together then?
Nah, it was for old time's sake. Of course it does, you idiot. Listen, tell me when I've got to make a move.
No, you're all right. Said I won't be back for ages.
Really?
Yeah, she's gone into town. Good. What was that? Get in Beth's room.
The kid's with her.
What are you doing back?
Oh, I feel awful. Friends with Beth. Are you going to it?
I'm getting ready. Why don't you go and lie down?
Oh, Beth spilled ice cream down the top. I said you'd take one round on your way. We're in the cafe.
I'll get one. Ah! I smashed the glass.
Oh, are you
What's
alright?
your feet? Plaster's under the sink.
You alright now?
So.
All that blood's made me feel worse. I think I'm gonna lie down.
Good. You do look rough.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Cup of tea.
Ooh. Oh, I forgot Beth's top. Oh, and don't forget to pick up them pieces of glass, will you?
Hoping for a last-minute call-up for the Olympics?
Don't be disparaging. It's easy to let yourself go once you're past 50.
Ah, but not you, eh?
Any road, the Olympics weren't the games I was getting fit for.
Hiya.
Hi.
Where have you been? Oh, needn't I ask?
Leave it, Katie.
So, did you let him down gently? Shall I call round with some tissues?
I'm glad you find it funny.
Carl, what you and him have been doing to Sarah, I don't find that funny at all.
Yeah, well, there's no need to worry anymore, is there?
Are you sure you're not sickening for something? You look awful.
I'm in fine fettle for a mature man. I've always been receptive, me.
Get your feet off the table.
I remember once walking 10 miles after taking Doris Collishaw to dance. I'd missed the last bus. And I had nothing to sustain me but a kiss that promised plenty and 2 lemon sherbets.
Been a long time since you've been for a walk. I've had more than a peck on a cheek. You're sweating.
Well, it's hot.
No, it's not, Dad.
Oh, give over mithering. I'm fine. I've not been doing a bit much. I meant to talk to you about the shop.
What about it?
You and Morris, you manage well enough without me.
Yeah, we do, yeah,
I
but...
thought so. I'll just go and get myself a bit of salad for my tea. Something light.
All those in favour of the video.
Exactly, Dennis. The World Wide Web. Bringing people together from different cultures. Wonderful. So I'll wait till I hear from you then. Ta-ra.
So you're still going through with this nonsense then?
Don't beat about the bush, Shelley. Say what you really mean.
Fred, it's exploitation.
Who's exploiting anybody? I am merely making myself available to a wider audience, as it were. Nobody's forced anybody to do out.
There are plenty of women out there in the real world without you having to try and lure some poor poverty-stricken lass from the other side of it.
Sorry I had to rush off before.
Funny, I got the impression you were desperate to get away.
Katie.
You've not finished with Todd at all, have you?
You don't understand how difficult everything is.
Everything? Oh, well, you find lying easy enough. Oh, and if you want to talk difficult, how difficult do you think I find it? Living with Sarah's dad and knowing what you're doing with Todd?
You're really getting off on all this, aren't you?
Don't you dare try and turn this on me. You told me you were going to finish it.
I was. Sarah came home.
You see, you are still lying. Sarah didn't even know you'd been at the flat.
No, I was... Like I say, it's complicated, but I'll sort it. I'll sort it, OK?
Yeah, well, you'd better.
Some up?
Have you seen Katie?
No, why?
Katie does know.
You what? I thought you said...
I know, I just thought I could talk around her.
You've been blabbing to her about us. You must be flaming mental. She's a drama queen, not to mention she lives with Sarah's dad.
I didn't tell her. She guessed.
Like that makes a difference. Why didn't you tell me before?
I thought I could handle it. Anyway, she won't say out.
You are joking. Katie won't be able to keep something like this to herself.
She has done so far.
I don't believe this.
You know, fish and chips always taste better with a can or two.
Aye, and I bet you just happen to have some at home.
Yeah. And my ketchup's not watered down.
Do you know, you always were a smooth-talking beggar. But no time.
I'm a great believer in fate, me.
Oh, since when?
Always. I mean, who'd have thought me and you would both be on our own now?
Yeah. I did reckon that you and that Scylla would go the distance.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sorry it didn't work out for you, Les.
You meant that, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Even if it meant me and you would never, well, be standing here like this.
Hey, Litterbug.
Jan.
I tell you, you're going to regret throwing them chips away like that.
I've had enough.
Les, you know them cans?
Yeah.
Well, just go home, love, and have one for me, yeah? Night.
Night.
I feel like I'm being ripped in two.
Didn't you see any of this coming, though? Didn't you ever think, oh, I fancy boys?
I fancy girls. I fancy Sarah.
What if you had to choose?
When I'm with Sarah, I want to be with Sarah. When I'm with Carl, I want to be with Carl.
Well, you're going to have to choose one day, Todd. You can't carry on like this forever.
Yeah, I know. But I can't yet. That's why I'm asking you to keep what you know to yourself.
Well, that is a lot to ask.
Just put it out of your mind, yeah? Forget about it.
Oh, I can't do that.
Do you know what? I could say it's none of your business.
Yeah, and you'd be very stupid if you did.
Why is it up to you to decide how I live my life?
It's not. But I will not stand by and watch my friend...
She's my friend too.
My friend being treated like this. Hanging in midair while you make up your mind whether you're gay or not. Am I supposed to just forget what I know? And carry on as normal? Come to the wedding and throw confetti? No, because he's sick.
It's complicated. And it's imperative that you don't breathe a word to anyone.
No, Todd. It's imperative that you come clean. Tell Sarah what you've told me. I know you're in an awful position and I don't envy it, but you have to tell her the truth. And if you don't, I will.
You're messing with me head again.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. After everything I've said. Look, I better go, me.
No, wait. Don't go, Jan.
Todd?
What?
Will you let them in? I'm still sorting Beth's stuff out.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Are you all right?
Bad night.
You nearly kicked me out of bed 3 times. I've got enough with the baby.
Sorry. Perhaps I should sleep somewhere else.
Oh, no, I'm only joking. It's fine.
Morning, Todd. Hello, sweetheart.
Hiya, Gran.
Are you all right? Now, I know you're both busy. I just wanted to catch you. About this wedding. I know you're set on a registry office. You don't want a lot of fuss, but... Oh, sweetheart, you've got to have some of the trimmings.
How many, Dennis? Well, that's a much, much better response than I'd have even hoped for. So thee and me will meet up tomorrow and have a gander at the Likeleys.
Dad?
I can't talk now.
Who was that?
Abattoir.
Been stood out there forever. How come your mobile wasn't on?
I don't when I'm watching a film. As soon as I heard your message, I came straight back.
Who were you with at the...
What? Hang on. You think I was on a date?
Doesn't matter anyway.
What's that mean? What's going on? Katie been having another go at you?
Actually, she's right.
About what?
About all this. Got to get it sorted out sooner or later.
And?
What?
Excuse me if I seem selfish, but when you've done all this sorting out, where does that leave yours truly? Or should you to break the news to me? This is the elbow, is it?
You don't really feel anything for me.
Oh, that's cleared that up then. Nice to be told what I feel. I don't care for you. I don't... No. You're right. Carl's not someone who has any deep feelings. You're right. He's not gonna put on a posh frock and walk down the aisle to celebrate his love for you. Spot on, pal. Not unless it's a real designer number.
This is no laughing matter.
Look at me, Todd. Am I laughing?
What are you saying, Carl?
I'm not saying I love you. I just don't want to lose you, Todd. Why? I don't know. You're hardly a bundle of laughs, are you? But I don't believe I'm saying this. But I think we've got a future.
What?
Leave her. Stay with me. We'll find a place. We'll make it work.
Well, I don't get it, Carl. You tried to finish with me the other day.
Oh, come on. It's not only women that can change their mind. I want you. I want to be with you. You going to answer it?
It's Sarah.
Tell her. Don't leave her in the dark.
Hiya.
I just got rid of Katie.
She all right?
She was very interesting.
And what was she saying?
Ow!
What? What is this, sweetheart?
Baby kicks harder than you do. So, did you track down Carl?
Yeah, eventually.
What did he say?
I didn't ask him.
Why not?
I didn't think it was right.
Oh. Come home. I want to show you some photos of the wedding dress, and I'm dying for a back rub.
On my way.
Todd, forget the back rub. Just come home. Me and the baby want you. I love you.
Okay. See you later.
What was all that about?
She wanted to know if I'd asked you about being best man at the wedding.
What? Are you mad? There is no wedding. There can't be. You're gay. There's nothing you can do to change that. You might want to, but you can't. You are gay. It's fine. It's not a... And that's why there's only one way you can go, and it's towards me. Or if I'm not what you want, then someone like me.
Carl, it is you. It would be you if...
If what? There is no if.
You don't understand. I love her. I don't want to hurt her. I can't bear to hurt her. I just... And then there's the baby. Our baby, my baby. I want to be a good father to my child.
Todd, get real. How can you be a good father when you live in a lie?
Oh, I'm going, Carl.
Look at me. Just look at me. Now, that feeling, just tell me one thing. When you look at her, do you feel the same? Well?
It doesn't have to be everything. It can't be. I won't let it be. She loves me. And then there's my baby.
But what about me? What about if I were to say I loved you?
I'm sorry, Carl. I'm so sorry.
You go out that door. Don't think there's any way back.
Goodbye, Carl.
I logged on, and there were already 10 replies. 4 of them sent photographs. I printed them up.
Hi, Fred.
Hello, Claire. Well, we'll continue this discussion after my run. You know Dennis, don't you, from the golf club?
Hello.
He's just bringing me some instructions on
Exercise bikes.
Exercise bikes.
Oh, right. Is Ashley in?
He's taken our Joshua for a walk. He'll be a long time, so there's no point in waiting.
All right.
Try the cut. Or the red wreck.
Oh, will do. See you.
Bye.
Bye. She's a lovely lass, but she takes an interest.
Understood. Now, I have to say that May lies a bit...
Old.
Nan, now, she's a lovely girl, but she's...
Older.
Now, this girl is...
Haddock Lil. Well, she's the dead spit of her. She used to sell fish off the back of a van in Tile Street.
You might prefer Orchid. Well, maybe not.
She's beautiful.
Well, I suppose she's all right.
Divine. And she sent a photo to me.
She's looking for a warm-hearted, generous man...
I'm warm-hearted and generous.
...with rugged good looks.
Will she go halfway on that?
So you like her, dear? You're gonna have to go and see her.
She lives in Bangkok. I can't swan off and leave everything. I've got the pub as well as the shop.
Well, you go on holiday, don't you?
Life would be one long holiday with her on my arm. I know what I'm like. I say I know what I'm like. I might never come back.
Well, invite her here.
Would she come?
She sent her photograph. She wants to meet you.
Would she think me worth the airfare?
Pay it yourself.
What, give money to a woman I've never met?
Well, if you're not going to go there and she can't come here, you never will meet.
I suppose.
And all you'll ever have to feast your eyes upon is that, a computer printout.
She's a goddess.
£1,000 for a return ticket, and she'll be standing right in front of you.
Why should I get a return ticket?
To show your intentions are honourable.
See?
Otherwise, if you turn her down, she'll be alone in a strange land. God knows what she'd have to do. She couldn't work, not legally. You know what that means?
I do.
Look, I'll sort it out with the agency. I could transfer the money for you.
How long will that take?
Oh, faster than you ever thought possible.
How's that?
They call the World Wide Web an information highway, Fred, but it's more than that. It's a financial transportation system. It'll move money around the globe in seconds.
Really?
Oh, yes. You give me a cheque and you'll see for yourself. I could be back tomorrow to tell you when she's coming.
Tomorrow? Are you sure?
It's not impossible.
You're on.
Sarah's in the flat.
And you and Carl are finished.
How'd you know that?
He told me. Saw him in the canteen.
The whole thing's over. You're not gonna say anything, are you?
What, to the world in general?
To Sarah.
No. I'm not that stupid or that cruel.
Thanks. I'm really grateful. No, our marriage is gonna work. We're gonna make it happen. It's just if she...
Not if she knows what you really are.
I'm a boyfriend.
Pretending to be because the baby's on the way. But once he's born...
I love her, nothing's...
Once he's born and you're trapped...
Hang on, my son won't trap me.
Todd, you are gay. Doesn't matter how many babies you have.
I finished with Carl. Yeah, Carl didn't finish with me.
And what is that supposed to prove? You'll have other affairs. It was only the first.
I don't feel like that anymore. I'm not interested.
And being gay is a lifestyle choice, is it?
Could be, for all you know.
Oh, admit it, Todd. In a few months, you'll get bored and frustrated. Sarah has got nothing you want.
Tell you, Fred, I couldn't believe it.
Could you not?
She must have been sitting in front of her computer at exactly the same time as I was sitting in front of mine.
Was she?
I pressed the send button, and 2 minutes later, her answer popped up in my mailbox.
Your mailbox?
That's what you call technology.
I'll say.
Anyway, she'll be here tomorrow.
What?
Not sure of the time, but it'll be evening.
She's coming tomorrow?
You made quite an impression there, Fred. Why should the girl wait?
Because I've not shed so much as a pound. Talk about burning calories. I've not even put a light under 'em yet.
There we are. Hey, you look as if you've seen a ghost.
He'll soon be seeing a vision.
Don't tell me Thailand Tilly's on her way.
I'll ring in the morning. Should have everything sorted by then.
You're going to get your heart broken again. Now you know that, don't you?
You're wrong there. On my word of honour.
She's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Proof positive. I mean, what more do you want?
She's a goddess, Betty.
Yes, and you're a mere mortal, love. And you know what'll happen?
Voila. Nina, Nina.
Hiya, Josh.
What are you doing home? It's only just past 3.
How old Boris can cope. Have you seen me dad?
Upstairs. Been there about an hour.
Doing what?
I don't know, but I heard the shower going, and he brought his suit on from the dry cleaners.
What is he up to?
Well, he didn't say, but he seemed cheerful enough. He sat playing with Josh for a bit.
What, they went straight upstairs?
Yeah.
I'd like to know what's going on, I would.
Ashley! It's middle of the afternoon. What are you doing here? You should be looking after the shop.
Never mind about me. What are you doing dressed at 9s on a Monday afternoon?
I have an important appointment to keep. Don't ask me what it is. I've no time to stand talking.
You're ill, aren't you?
I'm not. I keep telling you I'm not.
You're going to see a consultant, aren't you?
I'm doing out of sort. I'll explain when I get back.
And when will that be?
I don't know. Depends on circumstances. Now, you're not to worry, all right?
Right, that's your lot. So, you're off? Yeah. Get a shower, get tied up a bit, you know the score.
Oh, thanks for putting yourself out.
Ah, no probs. Hey, and don't work too hard.
There he is. The last of the great lovers.
What? In with the flowers?
The very same.
Gordon Bennett.
So he's not Brad Pitt. But that belly costs real money, I can tell you.
And what if he sees us?
Why would he? He's expecting you to walk through that door. He's got his eyes glued on.
Well, let's hope it works, Dennis.
A lot of soft soap and some timid little smiles. You'll be eating out your hand before you clear the car park.
You reckon?
The odd misplaced contact might not go amiss either. As long as it's obviously accidental.
I have done this before, you know.
Yes, I know. But listen, because this is important. You go in there, mingle with the crowd so he can't spot you. And when you see the people from the Bangkok flight start coming through, get in among them.
Right.
Mr. Elliot!
Miss Pattaya?
Orchid, please.
Fred, then. Fred Elliot. Overwhelmed, Miss Orchid. Completely overwhelmed. Oh. Have you got enough room for your, have you got enough room there?
Thank you. I am most comforting, Mr. Elliot.
Oh, now don't forget, Fred, please. Is this your first time in England?
Oh, yes. I have never been from Thailand, even.
Oh. Well, you'll find it a bit strange then. I say it's not like home. Still, folk are folk. Doesn't matter how far you travel.
That is what people say.
Where now, Chief?
Coronation Street, you daft. Well, you'll find things a bit quaint over here. For starters, we drive on left side of the road.
Are you sure it wasn't 7:30, Charlie said?
No, it was definitely 6:30.
Here we are. Coronation Street. Now, them old houses on the left here, them is what we call period houses. They may not look much from the outside, but inside some of them are little palaces. I say little palaces. And this building here, this hotel, this is one of my business enterprises. And them houses over yon, they're modern houses where I live.
Beautiful.
Well, we think so. Oh, Patrick, will you take the young lady's luggage into the Rovers?
Right, Chief.
Now, if you would like to take my arm, I will escort you to my residence. Way up.
Hey, I thought Shelley was going out tonight. She sat in the living room with that Sunita.
She's been let down, Betty.
Oh.
Charlie Stubbs stood her up.
Oh, I thought she looked upset.
Hey, you're not going to believe this. Fred Elliott's got himself a new girlfriend.
No, another one.
Well, I say this for him, he keeps trying.
Yeah, but wait till you see her. She's a right cracker and about half his age.
There's no fool like an old fool. I hoped he'd see sense.
10 more minutes, Josh, and then it's bedtime.
Come on in, love. And welcome. Ah, splendid. This is my son, Ashley, and his lady friend, Claire. And that little monkey there, that's Joshua, his lad. Can I introduce Miss Orchid Pattaya, all the way from Thailand?
Hello. Ashley.
Oh, I'll do.
I'm sure you'll sample lots of our northern hospitality. Out you wish, you've only to ask for.
I am wishing to visit the small young lady personal room.
I beg pardon? Oh, the lavatory. Oh, yes, upstairs. Turn to the left. You can't go wrong.
I'll show Orchid the way. I'll take the little one to bed.
Oh, dear. Night-night, Joshua. Night-night. Sleep tight. Watch the bugs don't bite. Oh, bless him.
Get in there, you.
What?
Get in there.
What?
What the hell do you think you're doing? We thought you were dying.
Dying? What do you mean, dying?
All that stuff you were coming out with about you not having long left in your life.
Well, it's right. You have to enjoy yourself while you've still got a chance. I mean, let's face it, when the Grim Reaper swings his scythe, it's no use ducking. So, with what bit of life I've got left, I want to make the most of it.
What exactly do you want to do with this woman?
Miss Pattaya, if you don't mind. Well, first, I intend to get to know her.
The way you get to know women, you'll be asking her to marry you by 9:30.
Don't talk so soft. I've learned my lesson, I have. I know I've always let my feelings run away with me. But no, what I'm looking for is friendship. At time being.
Johnny!
Harry, I'm thinking I'm on you're letting on to about this bird that Fred's found. Do I know her?
No, but there's nobody who'll know it, and that's all I'm telling you.
This sort of hotel is what we call a public house. Unpretentious, granted, but a little gold mine.
Whoa, flaming hell.
Good heavens.
He needs locking up.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure...
I bet it does.
...to introduce Miss Orchid Pattaya, all the way from sunny Thailand. I'm right in saying it's sunny, aren't I?
Oh, yes, it's much sunshine.
Right. Karen, I put a bottle of champagne in the fridge. Would you do the honours, a couple of glasses?
Right away, boss.
Now, come and sit down, my dear. Now, you mustn't let these folks startle you. They're rough and ready, especially the women, but they're good-hearted.
Is he calling me rough and ready?
Well, what does he know? He said you were kind-hearted and all.
I'll just go and get us a champagne, excuse me.
Now, are you sure you can cope with that at your age, Fred? You must be fitter than you look.
Sure you know what you're doing?
You work for Dennis Stokes. And while I think of it, keep your hands off.
I'm Kirk, and he's Tyrone.
We could tell you wasn't from round here as soon as we saw you.
I hope you two aren't being pests.
No, we're just saying hello to our kid.
Pardon?
Our kid? You said that was a name.
Our kid? Orchid, you daft beggar. The name of a rare and precious blossom. Very appropriate. Here's looking at you, Orchid.
He's looking at you, Fred. good health, and all you wish yourself.
Hey, you know what? For a minute then, you sounded dead Lancashire.
My teacher from the school, he Manchester gentleman.
Oh, well, that'll be why then.
My accent is wrong.
Easy, take us like. Your accent is belting.
So, that's his girlfriend of the internet. Nice looking.
Ain't it pathetic at his age?
No more pathetic than my love life, Betty.
Why don't you take the rest of the night off, love? We can manage, honestly, can't we, Kieran?
Absolutely. No problem.
No, I'd rather be out here than brooding on my own.
I'm talking as your friend now, Fred.
You might be, but he isn't. As I found out when I was courting Penny.
Look, believe it or not, I'm trying to help you. The trouble is you're on the rebound from Penny.
Yes, you know you're impulsive. You could easily get hurt.
See, I get all this from our Ashley. Excuse me.
As soon as I clapped eyes on you, I thought to myself, flaming Nora. Fred's got himself a right Bobby Dazzler.
My English, I am not understanding some of these words.
Well, the more you talk to us, babes, the better you'll get.
Oh, yeah. Soon you'll be talking as good as what we do.
Thank you, lads. I'm sure that Orchid must be feeling a bit tired now. Let's go through to back and have a bite to eat, eh?
See ya.
Betty, love.
Bye.
What?
2 hot pots when you're ready.
I'll give him 2 hot pots. He needs his legs slapping.
Give us a pint, Kieran. Why, ex-Shelley, you look a treat tonight.
You've got a nerve.
Hey?
6:30 you were supposed to be here. It's 9 o'clock. If you think you're just rolling in...
Yeah, well, I had a job I couldn't get out of.
I don't believe you. Even if you had any thought at all, you'd have let me know. I'm not falling for these excuses.
I left messages for you.
Oh, don't give me that. If you think you can take me as a fool, you've got another thing coming.
I rang up as soon as the job came up.
Have to ask anyone about men like you. I've had enough of your sort. You stay out of my life and you stay out of my pub. You're not welcome here again, you're bad.
Fine. As for the pint, find it a good home.
This will be a bit different to what you're used to. It's what we call hot pot.
It is very tasting.
It's a plain, simple cookies, Betty. No fancy, and that's all, Betty.
Well, I don't get many complaints.
No, you're a treasure, Betty, me old stocking. A pearl among women.
Right. Anything else you want? You know where the kitchen is.
It's not easy to employ staff these days. They take offence on the slightest thing. If you don't want your hot pot, leave it. I'll find you something else.
Oh, no, hot pot is good. I will cook for you if you tell me what you like.
No. You're here to enjoy yourself. I'm not having you slaving over an hot stove. No, from tomorrow night, we shall dine out.
You are so generous.
I'm the sort of man who needs to share whatever he has with someone.
Right, I'm off home, love. I'll see you tomorrow, love.
Yeah, thanks, Betty. Night.
Oh, you're feeling bad about that Charlie Stubbs, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I am. I can't deny it. I mean, what is it about me and blokes, eh? I can't pick 'em, can't I?
I want thanking you for your so kind welcome.
Believe me, Orchid, love, it's my pleasure. So I'll call for you tomorrow morning, eh?
Not a morning, please. 2 reasons. I am very weary and must sleep long.
Oh, jet lag, I'd forgotten, I'm sorry.
You are important man, busy man, much to do.
Not too busy for you, love.
I must not keeping you from your business. It would be bad of me. No, by day I must not be burdened. I will come to you 6 o'clock night time by taxi cab. Already, I am counting the hours away.
Oh, so am I.
You are so nice. Good night, Fred.
What on earth you doing now, Dad?
Do you want to have a go on it?
No. I've got better things doing my time. Anyway, I thought you was giving up on fight for fitness.
Well, I haven't. I didn't just buy this for me, you know. This is a fitness aid for all the family.
Our Josh was all right with his three-wheeler, thanks very much.
You're sharp enough to cut yourself this morning, you. Have you got something on your mind?
Yes, I have. This friend you've flown in from Thailand. How much is it costing you? That's what I want to know.
None of your business.
Ah, well, it can't be cheap, I know that. And you've been throwing money at us ever since you got here.
Give over. I've been entertaining her, that's all. Dining her out. Showing her a few local landmarks.
Showing her the inside of your wallet. That's the most interesting thing she's seen, I bet.
She's not like that.
This woman's from another world. She's half your age, Dad. I mean, I can see why you fancy, but haven't you thought to ask yourself why she's bothering with you?
That's a very cruel remark. I say it's cruel, is that? Are you saying that I've got naught to offer a self-respecting woman? Are you saying that there's no way that she can have any feelings for me?
I'm just asking you to be careful, that's all.
Come on now, girls, do yourselves a favour. Fully fashioned stockings, 80p a pair. Charge your old man the pound to let him put them on you, and you'll make 20p on the deal. Charge him a fiver to let him take them off, and you'll be quids in. Oh, hiya, Dennis.
If Fred Elliott could see you now.
Oh, he probably wouldn't even recognise me. I'd have to give him a bit of the patter. He's thinking you very kind gentleman.
How's it going?
Oh, I've got him jumping through hoops, but by heck, it's hard work. If he tells you tale once, he tells you it twice. I say he tells you it twice.
Well, hard work it may be, but we should get well paid for it.
It's all right for you. It's not you who has to sit looking at him, simpering away. The sooner we get what we can off him, the better I'll like it.
Fair enough. In that, let's put the bite on him tonight.
A mother can't watch out for her
Oh,
daughter.
don't give me that mother love bit. You've got it in for Charlie because he dumped you. He wanted me, not you, and that's what's bothering you.
Well, it's all history now, isn't it? He's out of your life now as well as mine.
Evening, ladies. Large Scottish wine, please.
Yes, Mike.
You know, I haven't seen Fred around for a day or two. I suppose he's been showing that exotic girlfriend of his around, eh? He's all right, is he?
Oh, yeah, right as he'll ever be. He's in the living room, courting. Lucky him, eh?
I've a little somewhat for you. A
Fred,
token of my esteem.
for me? These are diamonds.
One precious jewel for another.
It's beautiful. Will you fasten on for me, please? On my bosom.
Your your blouse. Is it hot in here, or is it me?
See, that's the thing about pub work. It's long hours and rows on your feet.
Excuse me, but you've been barred from this place.
I've something to say to you, if you're willing to listen.
I said you've been barred.
Shut up, Mum. Yeah, say what you want to say then.
I want to explain things to you, but not here. I booked a table for 2 at the Clock, and I'm asking you to join me. At 7 o'clock, I'll be sat there, and I'll sit there till they close, hoping you'll take up my invitation. I've laid on a taxi for you at Streetcars. It's paid for in advance. All you have to do is call them. I hope you will. Well, I'll see you.
Well, of all the nerve.
Well, I'm no fan of the bloke, and it took a lot of nerve to do that.
Hey, that's not bad, is it? He's wooing you for all the world to see.
Flanneling her, you mean? You don't want to fall for it?
Well, I think it's genuine. He's really making an effort. Don't you think so, Shell?
I don't know what to think.
I think the occasion calls for the very best. Champagne. The king of wines and the wine of kings. I'll have that one. Vintage. I feel like a king tonight, thanks to you.
Oh no, it is I must thanking you for the happy time you give me.
I'll tell you this, Orchid love. If I weren't a prudent, hard-headed businessman with both feet firmly on the ground, I'd let me heart run away with my head, and I'd have the devil of a job trying to catch up with it. I've only known you for 3 days, and there are things that I want to say to you. If folk knew, they'd call me simple.
I would not be one of these person. I have never met a man I admire as much as this. And I too, I have feeling. When I am with you, I must struggling to stay calm. Knowing you, being with you, I feel happiness.
I do. And I know that our Ashley, he'll come round in time.
Ashley? What's he been saying?
Oh, he's young, cynical. He can't understand why you should ever feel... Well, why you should ever want to be my friend.
He not seeing you through my eyes.
Hey, up! The Champers is here.
Oh, I wonder where you got to. You going out? You're never going to meet Charlie Stubbs.
It's none of your business who I'm going to meet.
Can a man ever be happy alone? I don't think so.
Only person for who the body is meaning nothing. Person of the spirit.
Oh. Well, that lets me out then. I said, that lets me out. I need the company of my fellow men and women, of course.
Yes.
I'll be no good as an hermit, me, a recluse. Because for a start, I'm hardly ever at home. And yet, Orchid, love, and yet, when I'm in company, having a grand time, life and soul of the party, inside, deep down, I'm alone.
I know this feeling.
It's like feeling homesick for a place you've never been to, missing the company of somebody you've never even met, but hope that one day you will. And now, I have.
Shelley, hello. Thanks for coming. I was just beginning to think I'd made a fool of myself.
Before I sit down, there's something I need to ask you. Are you making a fool of me?
Hey, no, I'm not.
You haven't got a bet on with someone that you can pull me or anything like that, have you?
No, I wouldn't do that. Why would you think that?
Oh, I'm just not very sure about things at the moment, including myself.
I even thought that one day he'd want to marry me.
Oh, look, you are far too young to think of marrying anybody later. My darling, it's like shopping. You want to walk up and down and see what's on offer, not throw your money at the first thing you see in the first shop window.
Well, cheers. Nice of old Fred to send these over.
I was dropped on. I thought when he was sat there, oh, he'd be over in a minute, moaning on at me for not being hard at it in the Rovers. But instead, big smile, free drink. That Thai girlfriend of his must be a very good influence on him.
It's what every man needs.
What? A good influence or a girlfriend?
Well, if they come in the same package, so much the better.
There are things I want to say to you, things I'm bursting to say. And I can't hold them back any longer. Orchid, damn and blast! Rover's returned, Fred Elliott speaking. There's a best not be some beggar selling kitchen as half price. Pardon? Here's somebody for you.
For me?
They're calling from Bangkok.
Sawadika.
It's only me, Flower. Right, here we go. Time to give the old sausage stuffer the patter about your dear old dad.
Kedara-kun. Homi Sabah. Cray the lepo you. Penati koncha. Sawati. It is my father.
Not bad news, I hope.
He is very sick. He can do nothing. There is no one to look after him. Oh, this means I must going home.
No one to look after him?
It is my duty. I must go to him.
Oh.
I knew that happiness was too good. That happiness for me could not last.
Oh, no.
Hello?
Hello. You sleep all right?
Yes, thanks. Did you?
Not bad. You look gorgeous. You hungry?
A bit.
Right. We need a table.
Oh.
4 legs.
It's sippy, okay? It's not that warm. We won't be long.
Yeah, okay. Right, be a good girl and no fighting, yeah? You know what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Hi!
Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm just on lakes.
Yeah, me too.
You have to nursery then?
Yeah, come on, we better hurry up,
Yeah.
slow coach, or we're going to be late again.
See you later.
Bye.
Can I have a word?
Yeah, what is it?
No. Inside.
Yeah, sure.
No Tour de France this morning?
You want to be careful you don't overdo it.
One day just overdo bacon and egg.
Does it give you pleasure having a go at me?
Only when you're acting daft.
I'm acting daft, am I?
Well, of course you are. You can't seriously think you've got any future between you and this girl.
She's got a name.
Ah, well, I thought you had more sense. One woman you can buy off a shelf on special offer thrown in fresh from Thailand.
I didn't.
Oh, well, you pay for an airfare. Wanted to see you. Why don't you pay for herself? Or you go over to Thailand. Won't be surprised if you got an hand a British passport.
You know, out! Do you hear me? Out! Orchid is a sweet and wonderful girl. I will not, I say will not, have you cast in aspersions.
Ah, well, you know I'm right. Well, where you going?
I must be appetite!
You know what it means when you're off your food?
What?
He's in love.
So, what's the big secret?
Your ear's been burning. Look, me and Katie have been talking about you and... well, we want to help out. With the baby, financially. I mean, I don't even want some cash.
I came over as quick as I could.
She's going back to Thailand tomorrow.
Really?
We were just getting to know each other. We had a grand time last night, then she got a phone call saying her dad had been taken poorly.
That's a real shame.
I know if she goes back, I'll never see her again.
I had high hopes for you and Orchid. Seemed like you were made for each other. It's a tragedy, that's what it is. It's a tragedy.
I should go with her. Never been to Thailand.
Well, you could, but you'd have to get your jabs done sharpish.
Jabs?
Oh, aye. There's tetanus, typhoid, hepatitis B. Then you'll need a course of malaria tablets. And if you survive the jabs, you've still got 12 hours on a plane crossing and uncrossing your legs so you don't get a blood clot.
I just can't let her go.
You know, we had a bit of a scare with Lily's mum a few years back. She had a funny turn and had to go into hospital for a few days. But we sent money over to pay for medical care and a private nurse just to help out. I thought I might have lost her for a while.
I could do that.
Do what?
Send money for medical care, nurses, whatever.
Are you sure?
What?
I like being pregnant.
2 pork chops as well, not thin ones.
Ah, these will put a spring in your step.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, nice you to pop in. It's gone 10 o'clock.
I'm not stopping. I've left my checkbook in my pinny. Hello, Betty, love. Is it keeping you happy?
Oh, yes.
What do you want your checkbook for?
To swap flies off the raw brisket. What do you think I want a checkbook for? To write a cheque?
Oh, started then, has it, for?
She's asking for note. Give it to you.
What? So you can buy her expensive presents, perfume, jewellery, showing off as if you're some millionaire playboy. You're not made of money, you know.
What's wrong with you?
Worried about you.
You and me both, love.
Oh, no. That's very kind of you both. It's duly noted.
Just tell me this has got naught to do with Orchid.
I'll tell you what this is now to do with. You. And if you can't be happy for me, keep your big nose out.
There you go, love.
Who is he?
I don't know, she won't say.
Might be a good thing. She's busy with a new fancy man. She might stop interfering in your life.
I wish I could believe that.
Cheer up. This is good news. We've enough obstacles in our way. This is one hurdle we've jumped.
Do you think?
You know, Summer, you are hard work.
Yeah, but I'm worth it in the end.
I bet you are. The question is the end in sight?
On a clear day.
Why won't you let me help?
We are not deserving of this.
Says who?
My father, he is proud man.
I'm sure he is, and I know you're very fond of him, but why don't you let me help? I'm sure the money will make all the difference.
It's true.
I'll take it. I'd be so happy if I could help you.
I can make you happy.
I can't bear the thought of you going. And if this'll help your family, and buy me a few more days, will you? Then it's money well spent.
Then I accept.
Fantastic. And he'll stop a little while longer?
I will. My family will be forever grateful.
Don't start on him again, will you? You know it won't do any good. You just end up getting yourself all worked up.
Well, what else can I do? Wait till she spends every last penny of his and she's back home on plane. Too late to say it then, won't it?
You don't know that he's giving her any money.
Well, I know he came in for his cheque-book yesterday. Won't tell me what it was for.
Look, what if she's really a lot nicer than we think? What if she's actually dead sincere and thinks your dad's great? He thinks the same about her, so there's a good chance that if we leave them alone, they might just end up dead happy together. You wouldn't want to try and break them up then, would you?
Well, no. Well, she was taking him for a ride, then I would.
Right, I'm off out. Probably won't be back till late.
You're not having any dinner with us?
Not today, no.
Dad, I know you think I'm against Orchid.
I did get that impression, aye.
Well, I'm not. The trouble is, we don't know her, do we?
No.
So we're not seeing it the same light as you are. So what I'm saying is, why don't you bring her round here for some dinner, eh? We can all get to know her properly.
She's very shy. I don't want her upsetting with a load of questions.
Well, nobody's gonna do that. What would I want to upset her for?
All right, then. I'll give her a ring, see if she's agreeable.
I really thought I had a choice. Either to stay with Sarah, be her husband, not even think about anything else, or admit I'm gay and leave her.
Stay in or come out?
If you like. But I did think at least I could choose. Now I don't know. Can you choose what you are?
Depends whether you want to be happy or not.
So what did you do back in Thailand?
For job?
Yes.
A different thing. For a long time, I work in store.
Selling what?
Hey. Hey. She's not in witness box.
I'm only asking.
I'm selling a mainly cup and saucer.
And what were you paid?
Ashley?
What business of yours was she got paid?
Well, whatever it was, it couldn't have been much to pack it all in and come over here on the off chance of getting married.
Who said she did that?
Well, hasn't she? I'm sorry. But what are you here for?
You don't have to answer that. Might I remind you who the guest is around here? Little common courtesy wouldn't come amiss.
And a bit of on.
Ashley! I don't know what's coming to you.
Oh, I think you do.
So how are you finding this part of the world?
Different, of course.
Must be.
Language is hard, but all the time I am learning.
I think you speak very well.
Yeah, jolly sight better than most round here.
I can speak, but not always understanding what people say.
That's because they don't speak clearly. They mumble. Don't like mumblers, me.
And who did you live with back in Thailand? Were it your family or...
Family, yes.
And so do I. You know, we both live with those families, and very nice it is too, but there comes a time when you'd like something a bit different in your life. Is that enough of an answer for you?
Now, you need to brighten it up a bit with a few flowers, but then you're going to have your holy guests, so that'll make it more cheerful anyway, won't it?
So what do you think? Can you see yourself walking down the aisle?
Can I be of assistance?
Oh, hello, Vicar. Well, we were just having a look around.
My daughter's trying to decide where to get married.
I see. And your name is?
Sarah. Sarah Platt.
Colin Green. Pleased to meet you.
You too.
Do you live in the parish?
I don't know.
Victoria Street, just off Rosamond Street.
Oh, yes, that's part of our territory.
We're not really churchgoers.
Not regular.
Probably wouldn't be myself if it wasn't part of the job. No. No, I think what matters isn't how many times have you been in the past, but what do you want for the future? Do you want God's blessing on your marriage? If so, then I'm sure we'd be delighted for you to have your wedding here.
I think we need to talk about it first.
Well, of course you do.
I'm sorry, this is Todd, my daughter's fiancé.
Todd, pleased to meet you.
Hello.
Ladies have taken control, have they? Yeah, they tend to at weddings. Just sit back, let them get on with it.
Well, yeah.
Why don't I go and get you one of our little booklets, which just spells out the basics. And then if you are interested, we can make an appointment and have a chat, yes?
Yes, please.
Thank you, Vicar.
Don't look so worried, Todd. Nobody's going to force you.
You've gone too far and we're not having any more of it.
All I said was how
You know
she
what
was
you're saying?
support herself while she was expecting you to.
Yes, well, it's none of your business. You keep your nose out of what doesn't concern you. Don't go upsetting yourself. He's no right to ask such stuff.
I would like to leave.
I don't blame you.
Can I get taxi?
Round corner. I'll come with you. It's a sad day when we have a guest comes halfway round the world to this house and you come out with such a barrage of questions and innuendos that you've driven her out near to tears. A sad day. Come on, love. I'm so sorry about that.
Go on.
Shame that my son...
You want to tell me I shouldn't have said out?
No. But I think what you did say might have been phrased a bit more diplomatically.
All right, well, maybe I did get a bit carried away. She answer me. She's been here over 3 hours and still not said out.
Maybe she's frightened of making a bad impression.
Got to lie down. You know what she's like, David. Gets overexcited.
Sure.
Was it that church? Is that what your mood's about?
Church?
Yeah. You don't want to get married there, right? It's all right. You can say it. To tell you the truth, I don't think I do. What? Todd, what is it?
You don't want to know?
Yeah, I think I do, actually, because I'm getting fed up with this. So you don't want to get married in the church, right?
I don't want to get married. I don't want to get married. And reason? You want to know why? Reason is because I'm gay. So, now you know.
What?
I'm gay.
Todd, why are you...
This isn't a joke.
Beth, sweetheart, go back in your room. Just go back in your room, please. Todd, if this is a wind-up, it's a bit sick.
No, it's not a wind-up. I'm gay, Sarah. It's coming out all wrong, but I had to tell you. It's been driving me mad and...
Todd, we've been here before.
I'm so sorry. You're the last person on earth who deserves this. I can't believe you're being so calm.
Have you seen someone you fancy? Is that it? You've seen some bloke and...
No, it's not that.
You haven't tried it on with our Nick, have you? Oh, please don't tell me you've done that.
Don't you think if I had, I'd be round here shouting the odds?
Well, what then? Why would you just say something so...
Sarah, I'm in love with someone else. A man.
It's just a phase. You know, these feelings you have are just a phase. It's normal. I mean, it'll pass. Every lad in the street's probably had feelings like this. I mean, I read about it in a magazine.
Sarah, will you lay off the cleaning? Just come and sit down.
You're no different from anyone else.
Am I not?
It'll all be fine. Todd, tell me it'll all be fine.
I can't. I'm sorry.
But we're getting married. We are, okay, so it doesn't have to be in a church, but it's because I've put on weight, isn't it? But I'll lose it after the baby. I'll go to classes and then
It's Carl. I think I'm in love with him.
But you're...
We've been seeing each other, but I've put a stop to it, I swear. Sarah, look at me. Sarah, look at me.
What have you done with him?
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean. What have you done with Carl?
Everything.
In all my long history of Sunday dinners, this was one at worst. I say one at worst. You could have cut the atmosphere with a cake slice. Howard Ashley, my old-fashioned blood, goading her. Like she was some kind of enemy or had done something wrong.
I always say our kids are there to test us. Sure it's not the other way around.
And now, all kids disappeared without so much as a buy you leave.
Sarah, you all right? Sarah, let me in. I want to talk to you.
Did you do it in there? Did you do it in our bed?
No.
You liar! How dare you lie to me? In our bed! Oh my God! It was me! When he split up with his fella, I invited him into our home. What a stupid cow!
Sarah, please don't do this.
Was it going on then? Right under my nose?
Don't be daft.
Oh, I'm being daft, am I, reacting like this? Am I not supposed to get upset? What do you want me to do? Throw a party, invite all the lads down from Canal Street? Yeah, you'd love that, wouldn't you? Why the hell didn't you tell me?
How could I tell him when I couldn't even tell myself? I could never find the words. All these feelings and thoughts going round and round. I couldn't put a name to them. I still can't, but... Do you think I enjoyed that?
Well, you reckon you're in love with him? Couldn't have been all bad.
Sarah, this has been the hardest thing I've ever had to deal with in my whole life.
Oh, my heart bleeds for you.
I didn't choose to be gay. I don't even want to be gay, but I am. And that's that. And I'll have to get used to it. But I'm not doing this just to do your head in, okay? I'm not a bad person. Honest to God, I try not to be.
What up for? I can't believe this is happening. How long, Todd? Tell me! How long?
Weeks! All right? Weeks. Satisfied now? I've been seeing you for weeks behind your back and I loved every minute of it. That what you want to hear? Fine, hear it, but it don't mean it's true.
Oh, thanks. Well, up to this morning, I thought I'd be going down on bended knee.
Oh, you want to watch that at your age, Fred? You might click your hip.
I can't help feeling how Ashley's gone and blown it for me.
Fred, calm yourself. All is not lost. You know what I'd do if I were you?
What?
With Orchid by buying her a nice gift.
Chocolates, flowers.
Or maybe some more jewellery. You want to impress her.
What's that thing you've got round your neck, Shelley?
When did you first realise you fancied lads?
I don't know. When did you first realise?
This isn't about me.
I'm sorry I fancy men, but I do. I can't help it. I can't help it.
What about when you were with Candice? Did you fancy them then?
No, I don't know.
Well, it's a good job she didn't have a brother. It wouldn't have been safe.
What do you want me to say?
The truth would be a start. I don't want your flaming tea!
All right, Stace.
I'd be better if I shifted these prop socks. Actually, no, I'm not all right. Fred's son gave me a right going over this afternoon. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
Just seen your beloved, as a matter of fact, and guess what? I reckon he's going to buy you a pearl choker.
Really? I tell you what I've always wanted. One of them Russian wedding rings in 3 types of gold.
Drop the hint, darling. This could run and run.
Is he really that thick?
I prefer gullible to thick.
Hey, do you think you could stretch to one of them tiaras? I've always fancied one of them.
We'll get you the crown jewels if you drop a big enough hint.
What are you doing?
I just thought now would be a really good time to rearrange my wardrobe.
You can't go. I won't let you.
Oh, yeah, what are you going to do, Todd? Hit me around the head with your handbag?
You need someone with you. You're having our kid. And what about Bethany? You can't do this all on your own.
I can do it better than if I got you knocking about, crying all over the place.
Don't be like this.
Get out my way.
Please, just forgive me. I'm begging you. Please stay. Tell me what you have to...
Get out of my way, please!
Can we not talk?
I'd listen if I thought there was anything you could say.
You always said I'd make a good dad, and I still can, to Bethany and Billy. I finished with Carl, I promise you. I'll spend the rest of my life with you. I won't go with another bloke again.
You're pathetic! Do you expect me to believe that? Come on, Beth, we've got to go, sweetheart.
Sarah, don't do this.
Just do one, Todd.
Sarah, don't!
You want me to stay with you? Why? You want to go out and have a good time?
I don't.
Never mind me. Stuck in for the rest of my life with her and him.
I love you, Sarah.
I don't believe you.
I'll never stop loving you. And I'll never stop loving Beth. And I'll never stop loving you.
I don't believe you. You're too good a liar.
Okay. I'm glad you've come back. We can't leave things between you and our Ashley as they were. Oh, here, Patrick. Keep the change.
Thanks, Fred.
So... Sarah, what's happened? Is it the baby? Don't let Bethany see you like that.
I can't help it.
Come on, come on.
David!
What? Just turn that thing off and get down here now.
No, Mum, I don't want him here.
Shh, it's okay. You can take Bethany round to me.
Oh, what now?
Didn't you hear the door before?
No. What's up with her?
I want you to take Bethany round to Nick's.
Why? What's happened?
Just do as you're told.
Mother's sick.
David!
It's all right, I'm just getting my shoes.
Looked like her stall to me.
Are you sure?
Well, she knew her way around it well enough, and she were no stranger to the market either. And considering she were meant to be living in Thailand just a week ago, she's picked up a Mancunian accent in next to no time.
So then, Ashley, I believe you've got something to say, haven't you?
I'm glad you came back. I wanted to apologise. If I said anything to make you feel awkward, then I'm sorry. Any friend of my daddy's always welcome in this house.
There you are, see. Our house is your house. So, shall we be friends? Good. Now then, you two, make yourselves scarce.
Why?
Because Orchid and I would like a little bit of privacy, a bit of quality time alone together. You don't mind, do you, Claire?
No.
Mum, it's all going to be okay. And I know it doesn't feel like it now. But it's better to know than wait until you're married.
But I'm carrying his baby.
I know you are.
pie-faced liar's baby. He's gay, Mum. He's been having an affair with another man.
Who told you this?
He did. So we started going out. And then we slept together. Eventually. See, I thought that was great and all, that he didn't rush me. But then after we'd done it, then he rushed me. He rushed me into moving in. He rushed me into getting pregnant. He rushed me into getting engaged. And all the time, he must have known he was doomed. He knew. Candice knew. Nick knew. Eileen knew. But stupid me.
Eileen knew?
Yeah, but I was just too stupid and stubborn to see it. Why didn't I just listen to you and Nick?
She sat in this room while we discussed the wedding, and all the time she knew he was gay.
He told her, yeah.
Well, wait till I get my hands on her.
Come in. OK, I'm coming. What's up?
Mum, I've told her.
Best come in.
I'm going to get dressed and I'm going to go round there.
No, there's no point in taking it out on Eileen.
I could tell she wasn't happy about you two getting married. I knew about it. And all the time she acted like you weren't good enough.
Please, Mum.
She had the cheek to look down her nose at you.
Don't go round there.
All the time she knew her precious son was cheating on you and lying to you. Well, I'm going to give her a piece of my mind.
Haven't I had enough turmoil for one day?
Sarah.
I'm 7 months pregnant. I'm gonna be a single mum with 2 kids. And I need you to put your arm around me and tell me it's gonna be all right. I need you to listen to me. Don't go storming over the road, making things worse.
I'm sorry. It just makes me so angry.
You think I'm not angry?
I know. Of course you are. But it will be all right.
Think he'll be okay?
Who? Josh, you'll be down.
Your dad. You know, there is something about that woman.
Oh, just leave him to it. Let's just enjoy a quiet drink while we can, eh?
I'll get these, Betty.
Oh, no, you're all right, Sadie.
Actually, I'm the bearer of bad tidings, so it's the least I can do. Pint, please, Betty. And,
A dry out wine, please.
OK. What bad tidings are these, then?
Well, it's about Fred, or more specifically, his young lady.
Ah, well, I don't want to talk about it. I've already had with him over it today.
Well, the thing is, I think she's taking him for a ride.
What makes you say that?
Fred thinks Orchid's an exotic young lovely just off the plane from Thailand, whereas, in actual fact...
She sells socks in Levenshulme Market.
You don't think there's any danger of him getting carried away and doing something he might regret, do you?
If I ever spend another day without you, I'd break my heart. So will you please do me the great honor of agreeing to be my wife?
Yes, okay. That's my taxi. I have to go.
What now?
My father's cousin niece. She expects me.
Yes, but surely we can celebrate as an engagement with a bottle of bubbly. I mean, she'll understand. Why don't we make a night of it?
Not before wedding, Fred. I have my honor to think of.
No, I didn't mean that.
And duty to my father's cousin niece.
He's over at his mum's.
Who, Todd?
He couldn't look me in the eye. Well, I'm going to make him.
Well, but isn't it humiliating enough as it is?
They're the ones who should be humiliated. Why is it always us? Why are we always the victims? I'm sick of it. After everything we've been through, after everything we've had thrown at us, well, I'm not putting up with it anymore.
Mum, please!
Go inside, Sarah. This won't take long.
Don't answer it.
Who is it?
Gail's out there in the dressing gown.
Oh, never mind, Gail. Listen, Kevin, you agreed that we should pay for her to go to drama school.
No, I agreed to think about it.
Well, this is even more important.
What she's up to?
This is a complete, fully rounded education. This is going to give her the best possible start in life. Come away from the window and just listen to me.
Look, I admire your commitment. I really do.
I'll do whatever it takes. I'll get a job, I'll work my fingers to the bone, I'll do whatever it takes to get the best for my kids.
All right, say you get a job. We put together what you earn along with what I make in the garage. We still couldn't afford it.
Yes, we could.
We couldn't. Check the books if you don't believe me.
OK. I will. I'll do that tomorrow.
I know you're in there.
You do actually want to get married.
Of course.
You don't seem exactly overjoyed.
Inside, I'm very, very happy. But in my country, it's custom to hide emotion.
Come out or I'll tell the whole street what you are.
We could learn a lot from you people.
And I a lot to learn from you, Fred. Thank you. You lovely man.
You hear me? You can't come out and face me like a real man, can you? Because you're not a real man.
Gail, calm down. Where is he? Look, I'll put the kettle on, go home, put some clothes on, and come back and we'll talk about it. We don't want to be fighting on the doorstep.
You'd have sat in that church, watched my daughter walk down the aisle and not said a dicky bird, wouldn't you?
Oh, come on, nobody wanted this to happen. It's nobody's fault.
It's your son's fault.
He can't help the way he is.
Then why did he get involved with her in the first place?
He never wanted to hurt Sarah. This has been tormenting him for weeks.
It's Sarah who's tormented. Tormented by the thought of what him and that mate of his has been up to in her bed.
He hasn't got up to anything.
Her own bed.
He wouldn't do that.
He's admitted it.
I'm not discussing this here.
And you knew about it all along.
Look, he's confused.
He's been trying to do the right thing. He wants to stand by Sarah and the baby. He loves her. He wouldn't sleep with other men if he loved her. He hasn't. But he's had these feelings and now he's finally admitted them. You should at least respect his honesty.
Honesty? He's a cheating, two-timing, twisted pervert. And a liar.
He is no pervert.
I'm sorry, OK? I'm sorry, but it's over now and I won't do it again.
Oh, of course you will.
You have done it.
I was just about to tell you.
In Sarah's bed.
I'm sorry.
Sorry? I'll make you sorry.
Leave him alone.
Come on, Mom. You get my daughter pregnant, run off with another man, and all you can say is sorry.
Stop it.
We've nothing to be ashamed of, Sarah. It's him that's in the wrong, and I want everyone to know it.
Get inside. Gail, this is a bad situation for everyone. No one wanted this to happen.
I think it suits you. I think you planned it.
Don't be stupid.
Just get inside.
It was your idea to move into that flat. It was your idea to get married.
Yeah, because I loved her.
And Sarah couldn't believe her luck.
I still do.
It was your idea to have a baby.
Yeah, she didn't take much persuading, did she? She never does.
And you were happy because it's the only chance you're going to get of a grandchild of that pervert.
Go home, Gail. That kid of yours has been dropping grandkids since he was 13!
Stop it!
At least she's not.
Oh, there'll be dozens more to come!
Mum, please!
Every one of them a different father! Oh, need an AIDS test after going with him! It's him that needs an AIDS test after sleeping with your slag of a daughter!
Shut up!
And different fathers! You can talk! She is a dead weight round his neck and he is better off without her!
Shut up! The two of you! Shut up!
What's going on?
Oh, he's the other one. The rest of the village people.
Just getting your teas on.
His secret's out. That's what's happening.
What's she on about? Ah, she's lost it, hasn't she? I knew she would one day.
I haven't lost it. It's him. Your brother. He's gay. Did you know that?
Why don't you go and have a lie down?
You stay away from my family. All of them. Sarah and Nick.
Go home, Gail.
And David come to that. Is he next on your list?
Go home, Gail. Sarah needs you.
Well, she doesn't need you.
Right, get in. The show's over.
Rubber room time on Planet Plat, eh?
It's true. I am.
I am what? Gay. You serious? Yeah.
Right. I'll leave you to it, shall I? See you tomorrow, Jay.
You coming in?
I've spoken to your boss. He knows you're not coming in. And the office is still engaged, so I'm going to nip over and tell Steve I'm bunking off.
Work. I'm not ill.
I know you're not ill. Why didn't you tell me that you and Carl had...
You're my mum. Yeah, why would I tell you?
Because I'd like to have known. Because I want to help. Because I want to protect you. And not just from psychos like Gail Platt.
Yeah, I'm so scared of her.
Yeah, well, she's the one who should be bricking it, because if I'd really let fly, she would still be waddling back from the middle of next month. Look, I'll see you later. And this is not a flaming hotel, you know. If you're stopping out, call me.
Yeah. Stopping out because of me is a bit pathetic, isn't it? Scared I was going to contaminate you. You can't catch gay, you know. Jace, don't be like this. Jace!
Why didn't you say something to me at the time?
What good would it have done?
I'm a mother.
Yeah, and you'd have made things worse.
How?
Because you always do!
Realise you thought so little of me.
Don't twist this into something else. Sarah asked me not to.
And you did the right thing, did you?
Look, I was sick of hearing myself say it. Sarah didn't want to know. She wouldn't listen.
Stop it, will you, both of you? It's not our fault.
It's Todd that's leading our little Sarah a merry dance. I still can't believe it.
No, neither can I. I'm with Carl. Can't believe I never noticed.
Well, why would we? We trusted Todd. We liked him. If we'd have known, it might have been different.
We should kick his head in, all three of us.
Hey, if you can't think of anything constructive to say, don't speak.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, well, it's a moronic opinion, so keep it to yourself.
Oh, shut up. Just shut up, all of you. You're driving me mad.
It's backs to the wall time every time I see him from now on. Call me prejudiced.
You're
prejudiced. But I don't like pansies.
I'm sorry to interrupt this reasoned debate on homosexuality, but I take it you're all talking about my Todd.
Sorry, Arlene. We didn't see you there.
I guessed.
I don't care if you did it. I stand by everything I said.
Well, I wouldn't worry about Todd jumping on you when you're not ready, because you're not his type, or anyone else's, so keep your wishful thinking to yourself.
Hey, there's not funny about me.
Oh, I know there's not, because you're not brave enough to be gay.
What's brave about snogging fellas?
Do you think it's easy doing what he's done? Having to run the gauntlet of thick cavemen like you?
Thick? Me?
Yes, Les. Thick and ignorant. Because Todd's faced up to who he is. That's brave. You couldn't do that. Because then you'd realise what a scummy piece of flotsam you really are. I'm taking the day off.
He doesn't like us interfering.
Well, what choice have we got? We can't just watch him skin him alive.
He's going to feel like a right idiot, just like he did with Penny King.
Ah, well, I'll be gentle with him. I think he'll handle my dad by now.
When birds do sing, hey, ding-a-ding-ding, sweet lovers love the spring. Never was a truer word warbled. You are looking at the luckiest man in Christendom.
Well, we better get off. Josh is going to be late for nursery.
Wait, sweat, Claire. I have glad tidings to impart, and I want thee three to be the first to hear.
Not again.
Don't be cynical, Ashley. The chime's rotten in one of tender years.
Come on, then, tell us. Get it over with.
Last night, I asked my lovely orchid if she would do me the precious honour of becoming my lady wife.
A big surprise shock on her, she said yes.
As a matter of fact, she did.
Well, you daft old beggar.
That's no way to speak to your father.
She's a common.
You are maligning your future stepmother.
She'll have a greedy miss until by end of week.
No! You don't know her. She's the loveliest woman alive. You're offensive, Ashley. Mightily offensive.
Ah, well, you're going soft in the head. Why does he do this?
It's a good job you know how to handle him, isn't it?
But what else could I do?
He's a good lad. Just trust him.
Yeah. Sure he is.
I think a sincere apology is called for.
I had no right to say what I did.
We're both really sorry.
You said nout. You were big gob here, casting aspersions.
I haven't given Orchid a proper chance.
None of us have.
So can we start over, pretend none of this ever happened, and get to know her properly?
If you're willing to banish suspicion from your bosom and give that beautiful and pure lass a fighting chance, then I'll forget all about it.
Thanks, Dad. And I'll give it benefit from doubt now on.
Good.
Actually, I've already started. I spoke to Shank's shop.
Do I?
Aye, she was very polite, very pleasant.
She wants to meet you.
Really? When?
She wants to make wedding arrangements.
Yeah, she found some fabric for the bridesmaids' dresses.
Really? That's wonderful.
Ah, well, I'll drive it if you like. I mean, shop's not that busy.
I'd like that very much. Now, wait till you spend a bit of time with my little Eastern princess. You might find yourself falling in love with her as well. Better watch him, Claire. I say we'll have to watch him. Oh. Come on, then.
Is she all right?
Yes, she ran in with her mates looking jolly.
And did you take him off the list of people that can pick her up?
Well, I spoke to Val, and she said that he definitely won't be able to pick her up tonight, but she wants you to confirm that he's not allowed.
I'll go tonight. I'll do it then. I thought I'd come and see how you were. I heard. Where from?
Martin. Well, I think everyone knows by now, Sarah.
Is everybody talking about what a pillock I am?
Hey, it's not your fault. You know, I could kill the both of them for what they've done to you. Well, it was Todd who pushed for babies and marriage. It's got nothing to do with the other fella.
Carl's no innocent.
Thought he was a friend of yours.
Well, he was just a mate from work. Never used to really think about him. He was a laugh. It was Katie who liked him.
Oh, yeah, we're all right to talk to.
Oh, yeah, talking. Oh, he's really good at that. He's a right blabbermouth.
Do you think he'll have told people? You know, about him and Todd?
I'm afraid so. Him and his mates would have got off on this little drama.
Where did she say exactly?
There's a fabric store. We're down there somewhere.
Why, madam, you've got an hole in them tights big enough for Bernard Manning to climb in, and you can't let that happen. Treat yourselves to a new pair. Reinforced gussets, tubers, chips.
Are you ready for a prize, Stacey?
Meat and tater.
Is there any other?
Oh, champion. Don't be tight, buy some tights, something for the weekend.
Dad, it had to be this way. You just wouldn't listen. Dad. Dad!
Come on, ladies, let's hear your purses opening. Just feel that quality. That is
Don't
top
buy out from here! They're villains, these two. Fraudsters, a pair of them!
Alfred, don't get excited. We can explain. Can't we, Orchid?
Yeah.
Don't come with that orchid rubbish. Come on, then, Stacey. Let's hear this explanation. I'm all ears. Cracking out, you and me friend. Setting me up with all that muck about your precious Lily. I bet you're not even married to her.
I am. You've got hold of the wrong end of the stick.
I know what end of the stick I've got hold of. The end I always get. You knew that. You knew I was vulnerable.
Vulnerable? You?
You've never been near Thailand, have you?
No.
You come from round here.
Aye.
I don't suppose your dad's ever had a day of illness in his life. I don't suppose you know who your dad is?
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
How was it supposed to be? All buttercups and butterflies and melting into the sunset together. You'd strip me like a load of locusts and then evaporated into the night. You've done this before. You have! I'm calling the police.
Don't do that, Fred. Think of the publicity. Think of your standing in the community.
Go on, come that. I don't want blackmail on top of it all. Ashley, get a new mobile.
Are you sure?
Damn it, I want these two deadlegs incarcerated.
Please, Fred, we're sorry. Don't call the police. I hated doing that to you. You really are a very nice man. I like you.
Dad?
You think I'm that much of a putty brain? Don't call the police. I like you. That easy. That must be the softest touch you've ever had. If you'd have been honest, sincere, you'd have wanted for nought. But you're not but a common tart. And you're just a filthy pimp. I don't want to see eye nor hair of either of you ever again.
We got away with it then.
Get stuffed, Dennis.
Harmless. Oh, fool. A harmless. Potty. Oh, fool.
I think you should have an HIV test.
Oh, no.
Well, it's better to know, isn't it? And we don't know whether he used condoms or not.
Right now, I'm not even going to think about that. I'm going to pick up Beth. I wish you hadn't said that.
I'm sorry, love.
I just can't take it in. How is this happening? Why did I believe him? Why did I keep this baby?
You weren't to know.
Yeah, but you did, Mum. You told me not to, and you were right. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Love.
I can almost feel her hating me. No, it's not right. She needs to know it's not personal.
Oh, come on. She doesn't want to hear that.
I don't care if she wants to hear it or not. It's true. She's going to be told.
Todd, don't. Todd!
Sarah.
Eating.
I have to talk to you.
No, stay away from me.
Please, we loved each other.
Get off me, you freak!
Get away from her. You can't stop me speaking to her. I just have. I told you, Todd. I warned you. Hey, come on, then. Get up. Come here.
Nick!
Okay, I'm finished. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Thanks. I could handle it, but thanks. The only reason I hit him, because if I hit you, I'm not sure I'll stop myself. But as far as I'm concerned, Todd, you're a dirty queer, and I don't want you near me or her house again. Right?
Do you have to do that?
Haven't you got bigger things to be worried about, Ma'am? Like Golden Boy being a bender.
Don't call him that.
It's what he is. You better get used to it.
And you better get over it.
What, like you? Sat up blubbing half the night?
Look, I'm not pretending this is easy. But he is what he is, and we've just got to get on with things.
Right. So, me brother likes doing it with lads, and you want me to pretend it doesn't knock me sick?
He needs us. The poor kid doesn't know whether he's coming or going.
Sarah Sproggs, the poor kid. Bethany's the poor kid.
We are all he's got, Jason. He needs us.
He'll be all right, Ma'am. He's got all his pervy mates on Canal Street.
It could have happened to anyone.
It could only happen to me. All that eyelash batting and broken English. And all the time she was selling pop socks in Broad Mancunian.
You can't just roll over and die, Dad. That woman rob you blind.
Surely, as if she'd be wearing one of them pop socks over her head.
I bet you're not the first.
I should have called police.
Oh, they'd have loved it. I said they'd have loved it. A vain old fool. How could anybody that gorgeous look twice at an old relic like me?
She took your money under false pretences.
Gave it to her. I practically forced her to take it.
Oh, we didn't have to force her too much.
And that Dennis fella's as bad.
It's all her money, let him keep it. I've no belly for a fight.
I'm going to work, you're going to school, Smike's going to the kennels.
Hello there.
I'm sure you'll both be delighted to know that Thailand tool rag from Levenshulme has left me lighter of pocket and heavier of heart, so congratulations, mission accomplished.
You are? We don't know what you're talking about, Fred.
Dennis and Orkin. Stacy, as she's known to women. By day, she sells small with a full Mancunian twang, and by night, she sucks £50 notes out of follically challenged butchers with more money than sense. So, Michael, yet again, I say yet again, your friendship knows no bounds.
Now, hang on a minute. For your information, he was gagging to get into that golf club, right? I did the honours. End of story. You want to be careful where you're throwing your accusations. What about that?
Been back?
No. Todd must have been looking at it.
Yeah. I hope we crucified him.
You got a pile of clothes at the bottom of that wardrobe. Oh, sweetheart. Why do I still love him when I hate him so much?
I'll go eventually. Right, well, come on. Let's get all your stuff together, get you properly installed over at your mum. What the bloody hell are you doing here?
A word with Sarah.
Yeah, well, get out.
Can we talk, please?
You deaf?
Please, I have to talk to you.
Get out!
You don't. I'm pregnant, you're gay. My life's over, and yours is just beginning. There, we've talked.
Now get out.
Sarah, I'm going to be out of here in half an hour. You can do what you want with this place then. Bring Carl round.
It was all a lie.
It wasn't.
It was one big lie.
I can't help who I am.
Oh, poor old Todd, eh? Still, my daughter came in dead handy as a guinea pig, didn't she? Well, you decided if you were Arthur or Martha. But no harm done, eh? Only 3 lives ruined. Well, 4, including yours. Come on, get out! Sarah! Get yourself out! Go on, get out!
Oh, please don't take him.
You can still see him. Before school, after school and weekends.
Yeah, as soon as your homework's out of the way.
I hate Les.
Les is the best friend you'll ever have. Look, all I want you to do is go to school and make something of yourself.
I could do all that and keep Schmeichel.
You don't know, do you? You keep sneaking home to play with him and getting the neighbours' backs up.
She's what?
She's gone.
Dennis!
Fred!
Hail, fellow, well met.
I was just looking for Stacy.
Snap! You'll do very nicely.
Who's this?
Flag.
Harry Flag.
XCID. Still got some pals in the force.
Look, if it's about your money.
£6,488.
I haven't got it.
Knock off 1,100 if the lovely Stacey can be persuaded to part with her diamond brooch.
Not got your money, straight up.
We're disappointed to hear that, aren't we, H?
Very. Stacey's taken herself off to Ibiza. Didn't even tell me. Just vanished.
You must feel a right, Pillock. I know I do.
So sorry, miss. Granted.
We'll have to go to a cop shop.
Oh, no, look. It's not much. 300 quid there. And, look, there's another 35. And I'll get you more. I'll defo get you more. She's fleeced me, that lying cow.
Hope you don't mind. for parking. I'll have to inform the club chairman, you know, about this sorry mess.
Also known as extortion.
Aye.
They've only just let me in at that golf club.
Oh, it's a gentleman's game, Dennis, if that's your real name. You hand your resignation in first thing Monday morning, else I'll be down the local Nick having a word with H's mates.
You robbed me and all, you know.
I'll check with the club secretary to see if you've fallen on your sword. Ciao for now.
You dropped the keys in at the bookies.
Been happy, eh?
Of course you have.
Wasn't all bad.
Well, I'm not the ostrich type, Rita. Young Chesney's going to end up in a boot camp unless somebody... What on earth's going on?
Come on, then.
That, young man, is how the Nazis started on the Jews.
Nice one, David.
Cheers.
You'll break his mother's heart.
What about my sister's heart?
Great. A welcoming committee.
The damage was done by the time we saw him.
Oh, poor little Todd. A little bit of paint on your front door. Well, you want to try being in Sarah's shoes?
He did do, but they clashed with his handbag.
Bad one, mate. Your defo sure you're a bender?
I'm sure.
Oh, he's queer, all right. He fell in love with a man.
Mum.
I mean, he didn't have to say anything. He could have kept his mouth shut, lived a lie, got everyone he loved to live a lie. But it takes a real man to own up to the truth. So spread the word to the queer's neighbours that the queer's mother doesn't care what anybody thinks because she is so, so proud of her son.
Come on, use your whip, you idiots!
Come on, Noah!
Oh, who's that? Here, hold this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on! Get a move on, you useless bloody article! Oh, hello. What do you want? I'm not buying out.
Live right. Social services? I'd like to see Chesney, please.
Oh, well, he's not here at the moment.
She's gonna win! She's gonna win! Result!
All right. She's right.
Hello, Chesney. My, you've taken some tracking down.
I've come for me stuff.
Jason. Look, Jason, I want a word.
I'll come back later.
Oh, don't be so stupid.
Yeah, well, you would think that, wouldn't you, ma'am?
Jace, don't go. We need to talk.
Tell him to get out of my way now.
Why don't you tell me yourself?
Tell him to get out of my way, Mum, before smashing him in his face!
Don't!
Hitting out with your fist like normal, Jace. Come on, then. If that's what you want to do it.
Tell him.
Hit me, Jason. Go on. Prove you're a man. Call me a bender, a puff, a queer. Want some paint, you can write it on the front door. Come on!
Listen, you touch me again, and I'll smash in your teeth,
I'm still me, Jace. I'm still me. If you want to, then hit me. Just do it if it'll make you feel better. Just don't ignore me, Jace. Hit me, or aren't you man enough?
I just came for me stuff.
You don't need your stuff. We're gonna sort this right now. Mummy, leave us alone, please.
No way.
Mum, this is between me and him.
I'll go out the back for a walk.
I'd like to speak to Chesney alone.
Yeah, right.
Do you think I wanted all this to happen? I've been fighting it for ages.
Yeah, because you knew it was disgusting.
Because I was scared. Scared of what people would think. Scared because I didn't want to be different.
Why give up fighting it? You're just doing it for attention.
You've got to be kidding. You think I want all this? Queer paint on the front door, breaking Sarah's heart. People staring at me in the street. You ignored me. You seriously think I came out for attention?
I don't know.
I can't help being me. I tried so hard to make it work with Sarah. I loved her, but it wasn't enough. I thought if we had a baby, it'd be better if we got married. You know? But I was wrong. I don't want to lose you, Jason. I've lost Sarah. I need you.
I'm not lying, honest. It's the best place I've ever lived, and I really, really like it here. I don't miss my mama out.
In an incubator. We'll be moving him into the intensive care unit.
Please let me stay. Please.
I have told you so much stuff about what I've done. Stuff with girls.
So?
So we shared a room together. I used to walk around with now on.
Sorry to disappoint you, but you're not my type.
Oh yeah, say something funny, ha ha.
Well, what do you want me to say, Jace? I'm being serious. I've never ogled you or spied on you or fantasised about you. My brother, for God's sake. Look, I'm not saying I've always known I was gay. I thought I was different, sure, yeah, but it was only last year when I started to question stuff.
Oh, why? Find someone you fancied. A bloke.
We want to know? You really want to know?
Yeah.
I convinced myself I fancied Nick, you know, Sarah's brother. I kissed him.
He said you was gay. I told him to keep his mouth shut and stop spreading lies.
Well, he wasn't lying.
You fancied Nick? Well, he's a right prat.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. And, well, there was no one before him?
No. But then I met someone at work. Someone I really cared for, and I went to bed with him. And I'm not sorry, Jace. And then I knew for sure what I wanted. I'm not into girls, Jace. I like blokes. When I was with Kyle, there was something different.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know what you do, all right? It's disgusting, it's not right, and I don't want to know.
Not taking him away, are you?
I need to look into this. I'll be in touch.
Yeah, ta-ra.
I'll get it. Can you look in the fridge for some food? I'm starving. Sarah, I'm really glad you've come.
I've come so you can tell Beth what's going on. Because she doesn't understand.
It depends.
Talk to her. I dare you to face up to what you've done.
I can't.
No, you can't, can you? You don't even know where... Well, if you can't explain, then at least say goodbye.
Goodbye? Why? She can still see me. I could take her out.
No, you can't. You lost any right to seeing her when you decided to be gay.
I didn't decide. It wasn't a choice.
It's like you really get me. It's like you really... Or wave to her. If you see her in the street, you cross over because you're nothing. Not anymore. You're nothing to her. And you're nothing to my baby.
Sarah, you can't say that.
I mean it, Todd. You will have nothing to do with him. He's my baby, and you won't even see him. It hurts, doesn't it? Having something taken from you. I want to hurt you, Todd, like I'm hurting. You'll never see your son.
You can't do that. He's my son, my baby. He's my son.
You've done your good deed for the day with the fruit of my loins.
Nah, you shouldn't worry about David. He's just confused, that's all.
Oh, yeah, I'm confused. Todd's confused. It's the biggest get-out clause there is. You know, if you want to see confused, see our Sarah.
Yeah, I just wish I could do something to make her feel better.
Well, if anyone can. Because I tell you, the one thing that's got me through this week from hell is you.
Give over.
Oh, no, I mean it. I think I could have coped with it on my own. And if it works on me, there's every chance it's going to work with our Sarah eventually. So you keep talking to her the way you have been doing.
Yeah, well, I did
Sort of help her, in a way.
Oh, yeah? How?
Well, Todd wouldn't have come clean if it wasn't for me. Sarah would still be in the dark.
I'm not with it.
Well, I knew about Todd. I knew he was gay.
Oh, yeah? Well, we could all say we're suspecting something now, can't we? Well, you know, sensitive lad, clean and tidy.
No, I mean for real. Carl told me. And I'm there with Carl talking about who he fancies and stuff, and he tells me he's got a new bloke on the go. So I said, who is he then? And he looks over and there is Todd with Sarah. And then he tries to make out it was all a joke, but I didn't believe him, so I kept on at him, and eventually he said, yeah, me and Todd have been getting it on.
So? Why the hell didn't you say something?
Well, I did. I said, don't you care about Sarah?
No, I'd say to me, you numpty.
Yeah, well, I couldn't say anything, could I? Nobody knew.
No, but you knew.
Yeah, and I said, you better finish it, or I'm going to tell Sarah what is going on.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, and that worked, did it?
Yeah, it did. It put the pressure on Todd. Otherwise, he wouldn't have come clean. You know, if I hadn't have sussed, this could have been going on for years.
I can't get my head round this. You knew, and you never said anything.
Yeah, well, I was just trying
She is having his baby. They were getting married.
I don't even know why I told you now.
No, neither do I. Now there's nothing I can flaming do about it.
What could you done anyway?
Well, I don't know, but at least it would have given me a chance to think of something. It might not have ended up like this.
That's so easy to say now.
No, too little, too late. I'll tell you what I reckon. I reckon you were made up to be the chosen one. No wonder you didn't want anyone else to know about it. Hmm? OK, all right, I agree. Must have been difficult, but life is. You don't go around deceiving people you supposedly care about.
I never deceived anyone.
Oh, no? But there's me racking my brains, wondering how Todd kept it quiet for so long, wondering if there's something I could have done. And all the time, the answer was here, living with me, in my bed. Talk about sleeping with a flaming enemy!
Well, that is easily sorted. We are finished! So, see ya!
OK, all right. Fine. But do it like a grown-up this time, eh, Katie? And don't think I'm going to come running after you.
I did your bacon crispy, just like you like it.
Thanks. Plenty of water in the tank if you want a bath. OK.
Have you had your jab, your insulin?
Yeah.
Look, if there's aught you want us to do, like, go and get your stuff out.
No, I'm all right.
No trouble.
I said no. Tom, don't pester her.
Yeah, sorry.
Right, my fault. I'm going to meet David on the wreck.
Hey, you!
Hey, Craig, that's your sister's. Put it back.
Oh, it's all right. You can have it.
Are we still going karting later?
Yeah. Thought we might all go, as a family. Do you fancy it?
Go karting. Are you serious? Tell you what, Tom, you take our Craig and we'll get tea on her.
Great, see you later.
Ta-ra, love.
See you later, mate.
Are you all right, love? Yeah. Bet you're loving this.
No way. I hate seeing you upset.
I thought I was doing the right thing. Trying to help Todd sort himself out, and he just thinks I was having a laugh. Acting like a stupid kid.
Listen, you're well out of that.
Yeah? And who says I want to be out of it?
You've just said he treated you like a kid.
Only because if I was acting like one. He was just worried about Sarah. I mean, Sarah is his daughter. I know. Tommy, best get off her.
I'll take the day off. We can't leave her on her own.
No, I don't want you to. I'm all right. I'll just have a bath and watch some telly.
There you go. Didn't hurt a bit. Cheers. Second thoughts?
None at all.
Me neither.
Oh, you see that car outside? Now that is smart.
You made that by the skinny, you'd see.
Family business.
Right, ladies, can I have a bit of hush, please? Thank you. I'm going to enjoy this. Today is your lucky day. No doubt a lot of you are sick of the sight of my face, and believe you me, the feeling is mutual, so I've decided to do something about it. I've sold a half share in my factory to my nephew.
Morning, girls.
You are? What?
Look at him.
Zip the lips, ladies. You're creating a draft.
So I will be playing a more executive role in the business from now on, apart from playing a lot of golf. But don't worry, I will be around. All you have to remember is that from now on you have two bosses, and I hope you give him as much trouble as you've given me throughout the years. I just ask two things of you. No tears, please. And no gossiping about this until your tea break, all right? Announcement over, back to work. Are you going to be all right? I feel like I'm throwing you in at the deep end.
Don't you worry. I can swim like a shark and I don't need water wings. You be brave. Walk out that door and don't look back. I'll see you tonight. Righto, girls. Knickers down. Let's chat.
Excuse me, can we get served?
You must be joking. I'm not serving you.
Come on, mate. Let's just go. No, hang on. All we want is a couple of breakfasts, yeah?
Well, you won't get any in here, because the management reserve the rights not to serve fairies.
Really, Vera? You can't use that sort of language.
Gays, fairies, pufters, they're all the same to me. But what you did to Sarah were unforgivable. And you could show a bit of solidarity.
Look, I don't suppose that Jason and Todd came in here to cause any sort of trouble or embarrassment.
That's right. All we want is some breakfast. Sarah?
I thought you could do with an extra pair of hands.
Are you sure?
Are you all right, love?
Well, life goes on.
Are you really Baldwin's nephew?
So my father tells me.
Is that your car outside?
Yes, it is.
Are you really in charge of the factory?
Yes, I am.
Are you from London?
How'd you guess?
Have you ever run a factory before?
Many times.
Are you married?
Next question.
Divorced.
Got any kids?
Hang on. That's enough Q&A for now. Why don't we try doing a bit of work for a change, eh?
Do you not want to ask us out?
Yeah, all right. Who's the lippy one? Come on, every factory's got one. Who's Mrs. Lippy?
Hey, what are you looking at me for? You're lippier than me.
Only one can get a word in edgeways.
All right, who's the bolshy one?
Yeah, all right, then I'll hold my hand up to that one.
No, because I'd say I was more bolshy than she is.
No, you're not.
Yeah, right.
All right. Look, I'll tell you what, you can be lippy, you can be bolshy. Who's the quiet one? Wouldn't say boot to a goose, but knows how to run this place better than good old Uncle Michael.
Haley.
I let myself in.
Yeah. So I see.
Look, I shouldn't have run off last night. We have still got loads to talk about.
Have we?
Yeah, we have. Look, I made a mistake. I thought I could handle the situation and I was wrong. I never realised how important it was. I should have told you straight away as soon as I found out.
Yeah, you should.
So, what's my punishment?
It's not a game.
Well, I know it's not. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I hate it when you're mad at me.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Don't you look where you're going?
Hang on a minute, Blondie. Calm down, all right?
You backed straight into me. You saw it. It was his fault.
No, I was inside. I just heard a bang, me.
This is my living, sunshine. How am I going to earn a living if my cab's off the road?
It was an accident.
Oh, no. You weren't looking. You were probably doing your hair in the mirror. Well, you're going to pay for this damage, because you can afford it.
Look, stand back. Don't crowd me.
There's at least 200 quid of damage there. How can I ride round in that? I want the money, and I want it now, so get your wallet out.
I told you to back off, all right?
Oh, yeah? And else what? Hey, you think you own the place? You and your flash car?
I'm warning you.
Oh, yeah? You don't talk, little man. Oi! He hit me.
It was an accident.
Accident?
You shoved me.
What?
Look, action replay. You shoved me. I bounced off the car, sprung forward, my fist caught your face. Total accident. This is German steel, mate. It's very springy.
Make you weak, it really is.
You have got really hard bones, Sunshine. I really think my knuckles have took the worst of it.
Well, I can handle myself. Don't you worry about it.
That's what I said. I think this geezer can really handle himself. And my old man used to tell me, forget about the ones who can punch, it's the ones who can take a punch. They'll do you every time.
Sarah, when did the pain start? Can you tell me what time it was?
About 11 o'clock.
We'll make you as comfortable as we can. What's happening?
They're with her now. She's in a lot of pain.
I'm Sarah's mother. What's happening? We suspect she's got what we call an APH, internal bleeding from the placenta.
She's had that before?
Yeah, about 6 weeks ago. So I see from her notes. But this time was considerably more severe, I'm afraid.
Is she going to lose the baby? I'm here, Sarah.
Just a minute. Do you remember me? Todd Grimshaw's mother?
Yeah, of course.
I hope you're pleased with yourself.
Sorry, I don't know what you mean.
Don't come be innocent with me. You've done your best to help him ruin his life. At his age, he didn't know what he wanted, but you're old enough to know better. Oh, yeah, well, he told me about how you urged him to be, what was it, honest with himself. That was
Look,
it.
Mrs. Grimshaw, what's happened?
You know damn well. He's done what you told him. He's come out, hasn't he? And now he's paying for it.
So he's actually done it? He's come out? I didn't know that, honestly.
Well, you do now, and he's in turmoil. Sarah's left him, she won't talk to him, she won't let him anywhere near her, and she said he can have nothing to do with the baby when it's born. And he doesn't know what to do with himself, he's that upset.
Well, I'm sorry about that. I can't understand what he's going through.
I don't think you can. Because on top of all the turmoil, what with all the upset, Sarah might lose the baby.
Could you tell me what's happening?
The obstetrician's seeing her now. I think she's nearly finished. She'll be able to tell you better than I can.
Okay, thank you.
I'm looking for Sarah Platt. Is she all right?
Excuse me, who are you?
Todd Grimshaw. I'm the baby's father.
And he's not wanted here. My daughter's made it perfectly clear she doesn't want him anywhere near her or the baby.
Please, I have to know. I still care about Sarah, and it's my baby she's having.
If you'd cared about her, you wouldn't have treated her the way you have. Now get out.
No, this is not the time or the place for this kind of thing.
Just tell me what's happening.
Mrs. Platt? Yes, that's me. I'm Sarah's mother. Is she going to be all right?
Well, I hope so, but there is a problem. She's had a placental abruption. She's hemorrhaging and she's in quite severe pain.
What about the baby?
Well, because the placenta has separated from the uterus, the baby can't get all of the oxygen that he needs, which is, I'm afraid, very serious. I've talked to Sarah about this and she knows what's happening.
Are you saying she's in danger?
She's at risk and so's the baby. We have to do an emergency cesarean.
Yeah, OK. Come up.
Oh, come on, Martin, just shove him. We've got a lot of catching up to do. Please, for me.
Martin. What's going on, Nick? Look, I'm really sorry to interrupt, but they've just rushed Sarah into hospital.
I've been trying to ring you, but your phone's switched off.
Oh, that'll be me. Sorry, I didn't want us been interrupted. Listen, give me 2 minutes and I'll come with you.
No, thanks. You've done more than enough. Right, come on, let's go.
Well, Martin, look, I'll wait here for you, yeah?
Just go home, Katie.
Right, come on, Dad, let's get going.
Just give me a couple of minutes, mate.
Dad?
What's he done this time?
He's thrown me out.
You what? You haven't been crawling to that creep trying to get back.
Dad, just leave her.
I'm gonna have to try and sort this out, mate.
All right, yeah.
I'll take you tomorrow, Craig, I promise.
They're not going to die, are they, Carl? Please don't tell them.
Oh, well, this is a touching little scene, isn't it? Hmm? Well, it's good to know in the time of a crisis little Todd's got a shoulder to cry on. Do you know, I were quite worried about him back there, but I should have known better. I mean, he's got a great talent for pulling on the old heartstrings, hasn't he, with those sad brown eyes? Is that how he got you? The old suffering number? Don't fall for it, son.
Let's get back to work.
Carl, please don't go.
Oh, Carl! Oh, this is Carl, is it?
I'll go. I'm just making it worse.
Oh, not running out on pretty boy, are you, Carl?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, what a shame, Todd. Somebody is not falling for your tears at last, eh? And before any of you offer him a hanky, could I please tell you a tale about little Jack Horner here? Because while he's out chasing men, his fiancée is fighting for her and her baby's life. So has anybody got a clean hanky? Oh no, what a shame. Well, it looks like your luck's run out at last, Todd.
Audrey, it's
Just go away. Leave me alone, would you? Would you leave us all alone? Just let it be.
The baby is in an incubator. We'll be moving him into the intensive care unit.
How is he?
He's had a really stressful entry and he's considerably premature.
It's only fair to warn you the next 24 hours will be critical. I'm sorry.